And we should be live. I'm going to go ahead and throw the link to some close friends. Did Carlos get back to me yet? No, he actually didn't. Oh. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give the link out to a couple of close friends. I'm very picky about who I let into these streams. I'm going to say this again, because some people are going to cause drama with other people. That's how things go down, unfortunately, in this community. Hello, Ben. If you want to join the stream and you're watching, just make it known, but again, apologies if you don't actually get in, because like I said, certain people. So I don't hate the people that some people don't get along with other people. I still love that title. I'm pregnant. Congratulations. It's a beautiful baby meme. All right, Ben, I'll get the link to you real fast. And I'll also give Connor this wonderful video. That never gets old. And this is a mystery box. That doesn't get old.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh goodness, that's loud.
Oh boy, face reveal.
Nope. You're not allowed to see me. Nope. I will. Oh crud! Now everyone knows my face.
Wah, wah, wah. Can we get a?
Darn it.
Can we get it? Can we get a?
No.
We get.
That,
Yeah.
what I'm doing is possibly the most pathetic way to cover my face.
Turn your camera off.
Hold on. It's gonna go to the set. Oh, I failed. There it is.
Wah, 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 wah.
Act like
Hello.
this.
Hello, Joey.
Act like this never
Who's
happened.
physically incapable of not making 9/11 and triggered jokes. So, fun fact: the stream started slightly late because I was finishing a train simulator scenario.
Oh, what was it?
Something off the workshop. We got Emily and Molly in here. Just like thing on the really old Cajon Pass route.
Oh.
Cajon Pass is really old. Like the first rail simulator that came with Cajon Pass. That just goes to show how old that route is. It's not bad, but yeah.
Like one of my friends actually has MST models on his trains game, which like is pretty cool.
You mean Train Simulator or Trains with
Yeah,
a Z?
Train Simulator.
Oh, he ports some MSTS models?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen some people do that. Joey!
Like, they're not really... Like, for the time, they were okay, but, like, looking at them, they're not as good as some of the newer models.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that is the only way to get a Blue Comet in Train Simulator at the moment. RSC or Dovetail, get on that. Let's get a Blue Comet.
Let's look.
All right. So, I'm gonna. You know what? Let me actually go check if the mail came today. I'm waiting on 2 Forza switches, Forza Astro switches. So, be right back.
Awkward silence. So, I'm going to be in charge of the stream while, Nick is checking the mail. Any questions? I'm actually on my phone, so, like, I can't really check the comments. Or maybe I can. I don't know. So... So, if Nick doesn't come back in, like, the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna take over the stream. Awkward silence is awkward. So...
I return. Nothing today, friends.
Alright.
The wait for my Astro Switch Set 01 continues.
So, what's that exactly?
You're not into Common Rider, but I'll send you a link. Just some
Train mech thing?
not train mechs. Kamen Rider didn't have a train
Oh.
mech unless we're talking Den-O, but Den-O's trains didn't really transform into a robot. They just had a bunch of crazy weapons. All right, I'll DM you the link to what I'm waiting on. It's nothing crazy. I just ordered it off Amazon, so I don't know when it's getting here.
Alright. So... What are we gonna do? Maybe we should Google search stuff.
I don't know. I'm gonna do a one person watching because, gee, every time I stream, the views are cool at first, then they drop like a rock. I mean, I'm gonna put the link out on Twitter live now.
Live now.
Unless I already put it out, I don't. Nope, I did not put it out, so that might explain everything.
I have an idea.
What?
How about we just find random people and just tell them to watch the stream, because why the heck not?
If you want to share the stream, go ahead. Because attention. I need attention. I don't know.
Hashtag Nick needs attention.
Yes. I need it.
Now you just sounded kind of evil there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Although it does sound a little more like, I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next
Yeah,
time.
you're not Dr.
I
Claw.
don't even like Inspector Gadget all that much. I don't know. Oh, yet I pull off a perfect Dr. Claw.
All I know is that for
Or
like
or
Soundwave's voice, it's just Dr. Claw's voice through a synthesizer.
if that's G1 Soundwave for you.
And unfortunately they didn't use a synthesizer for like the Revenge of the Fallen.
I watched Dark of the Moon the other day. See, Ben.
There's a big return.
Is your daddy home? I just imagine Laserbeak in a top hat and a monocle, just saying, "Is your daddy home?"
Yeah. What if it was Buzzsaw and then he just ran rampant throughout the city and caused like as much damage as like the entire Decepticon army could do? Because like I heard Buzzsaw is like really overpowered.
Hmm. Ah. I you don't really hear much about Buzzsaw. I mean, really, he is just Laserbeak, but yellow.
And also more powerful.
Apparently.
Makes me even wonder why Megatron didn't just send Buzzsaw to like destroy the Autobots.
So apparently, aren't some of the Last Night toys going to be at Comic-Con this year or something? Or am I thinking of the MMPR movie toys?
I don't
Probably
know.
thinking of the latter, because... Alright, here's the Comic-Con Titan Force set. It's basically just... Literally, it's just a repainted Windblade,
Repainted Sentinel Prime and repainted I think it
Chrome
was
Dome.
yeah, Chrome Dome.
Who I just realized is basically a redo of Blur. I mean, that's a creative use of that mold, but still, it doesn't strike me. No, I mean, not Chrome Dome, Brainstorm, goddammit.
Yeah, Brainstorms the retool.
Yeah. Titan's Return looks really tempting, but I'm not buying Transformers right now. I mean, I did get a bargain when my Combiner Wars Defensor. I got that complete for $90.
90.
Yeah. I mean, it was all 5 members, so...
And by all 5 members.
Not Groove, it was Rook.
Oh. Connor, what are you doing?
Connor's here! Yay!
The only thing that holds your live streams together, Nick.
Well, you're probably right.
Connor, you still owe me those $5 from last time. The time we met up. It's probably not $5 in your currency, so. But you still
No.
owe me that.
No, I don't. I owe you nothing.
Yes, you do.
Nick owes you a blowjob.
No, I don't.
And Penny owes Nick a blowjob, but he can't have one because she's dead.
She's fictional. Besides.
I'm never going to stop making Penny is dead jokes.
You stop that.
Good. So, at least you're not gonna make Armless Yang jokes.
She was disarmed.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was disarmed.
I literally just said that.
That's really the only armless Yang jokes.
Rough.
Oh, I'm trying to force Christy to watch season 5.
Well, I guess she's going out on a limb here.
Oh my god, Nick.
Let me grab something to mess with throughout the stream.
Bang Zhao Dong.
Yeah, that's her hooker name.
Yeah.
Don't you dare call my wife a hooker.
Your wife's name is Bang Zhao Dong.
Stop it.
Bang. It doesn't get old.
It's like Craig. It'll never get old.
According to you.
Actually,
Where is Craig anyway?
Craig,
I don't-
think he's in one of these bins back here. Up is.
Is he in pieces?
No, he's not in bits, thankfully. He's like one of my few old toys that's actually complete. Like when I was like really into Transformers when I was younger, he's one of the few toys from that time when actually complete. Although I have pulled out Streetwise to toy with.
Oh, well, that's what you look like.
Yeah, I've face revealed a few times in the streams. I personally don't care who sees my face, unless it's for whatever. Nah, forget it. So.
Nick, I've added more to the porn folder for next time we're in the fuck Nuzlocke call.
Oh, that's wonderful, Connor.
Bad Connor, go to your room.
I'm a
Bad New Jersey, bad state. Go to your room.
I'm a good Connor.
No,
Yes.
you're a very bad Connor. Go to your room.
Go to your
And then
room,
you gotta
Connor.
take Edie. And then you gotta take Edie to the park.
I remember this one video I saw. I was like, Joel, did you download boobs again? Like,
Yes,
Nick.
Joel, Uncle Joel.
Do as many E quotes as you can.
and then Joel's like, no,
I wanna
Dad.
go to the park. No, I'm not ice cream. I don't know, stuff Edie says.
Stuff he says.
Yes, make a Twitter account for stuff Edie says.
Should I make a Twitter account called Special?
Well, I mean,
Oh boy, a very special.
me and Lena have that weird Pornhub comments account.
Oh. Me and my one friend, who's not in the Tom's community, we have a Tumblr, although it's private, called "Why Is This on Pornhub?" Where we just for videos that make you ask, "Why is this on Pornhub?"
Oh,
I'm gonna tweet you something, Nick.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
It's a link to weird Pornhub.
Oh boy,
We only have 2 tweets on there so far.
that's nice.
so did any of you have any dirty dreams last night?
No. Although Willy Wonka was there for some reason.
Look at the pictures on that account.
Let's see. Yeah, never too late. Hang on.
Connor,
Yeesh.
I have an account called Weird Pornhub Comments.
Nick,
What?
you better not look at them. You better not. If you do, I'm sending you to your room. Like, I am sending you to your room.
Has this dude got 3 balls?
I don't know, I find that funny.
Who's around in the chat? Just one person watching, so. Okay. You know what? CNN last night was like running ads for the Republican convention, and like 5 seconds, like the first thing you see is just Trump looking right at you, and I'm like, ugh.
Nick, have you read the second one?
No, I don't want to.
Okay,
Read
get
it.
it, but it has Trump.
Okay, I see it. She's nastier than Hillary Clinton's saggy tits. Looks like she needs some free college. Oh, Bernie, where did you go so wrong?
But that's on Pornhub.
Yes, you used to be able to watch the entire B movie on Pornhub, and they took it down.
Well, that
Like,
sucks.
the whole B movie.
Defender is never too late for some porn action.
You shut up.
You're in love with Defender. He's who got you pregnant.
You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth.
I'd rather not.
Neither would I.
Well, at least I know I'm going to Wildwood this year.
You're going where?
Guys, Nick,
Wildwood.
you'll never guess who's in the chat.
Who is it?
Joey!
Yeah, I know. Joey's there. I brought it up later. I brought it up earlier.
You brought it up later. You can predict the future, can you?
I haven't really figured out how to go to the chat because I'm on my phone, so...
Yeah, I get it. What was the last Transformer you bought, Ben?
Rodimus, the
The new
battle
map?
space Rodimus, and I bought him without, Cyclonus, he was just single, and... So, yeah, he's more
That's like
cartoon.
that's I think it's the classics Rodimus mold, right?
Yeah, classics Hot Rod, Rodimus.
Yeah. I once saw a comment on a comment on an upload of the Evangelion theme song, and there's some guy using a Hot Rod roleplay account was saying like regular show was better, and I'm like, hey, this is why we don't give you the Matrix anymore.
Hashtag Rodimus is worst leader.
Worst leader, yes.
Hashtag Hotshot should have been leader.
Oh god. Me and a few of my Transformers friends were talking about what a Kid Appeal combiner would be. It's Bumblebee, Cheetor, Hotshot.
Sideburn.
Yeah, Sideburn.
And,
Like a cypher.
not Energon Ironhide, that guy sucks.
That like a cypher with sideburns.
Yeah, let's say he's a with sideburns. No, he's a Transformer. That's constantly trying to pick up chicks, aka cars.
Yeah, actually
Like that was his whole joke in the show. He'd see a car and tried to pick it up like it was a hot chick.
Imagine if it was actually Knockout.
Just go up to people just driving himself. Just be like,
I'd like to see someone do that.
would he just go up to people just without anyone driving if you want to take a ride?
Yes, that's exactly what he did.
Imagine if the
With people in them too. Although already was kind of a shitty show.
I honestly prefer to, you know what, never mind.
How many Transformers even are there?
Too many.
A lot of them.
Too fucking many, Connor.
Imagine there was a combiner made out of everyone.
The only ones I know, like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Craig.
Craig is called Ironhide, goddammit.
His name is Craig.
That's his name from my old universe, Ironhide.
No.
This is our weapons specialist, Craig.
That's just his name, Nick. His name is just Craig.
We know, Connor.
His mommy and daddy cars weren't very original.
We get it, Connor. We know.
So, one of my friends, here's the funny part. Okay, so here's something interesting. One of my friends is actually kind of thinks Thomas and his friends are creepy.
Nick, Joey is redoing the Joffrey Fell Railway.
Oh god, I don't want to imagine what he's going to do to that route this time. Oh god. For those who are unaware of the Joffrey Fell Railway, Joey took a fucking perfectly good Caldy Fell route, and he just fucked it up.
Did everyone die?
We're pretty sure everyone died.
I mean,
The only rolling stock on the Joffrey Fell Railway is express coaches and those trucks that say cunt.
Wait, they say cunt?
Yes, trucks that say cunt. Cunt trucks.
Imagine if that's all the trucks could say is like cunt, cunt.
No, they
cunt.
say cunt on the side. They
I
say
know,
you
so
are.
imagine-
They say you are a cunt, I believe.
Cunt. A new shipment of freight cars had arrived.
The fat
All they
cunt. The
could
fat
say
cunt.
was
The fat
cunt.
controller.
The engines kept being called cunt, and we're sick of it. So here's something interesting. I keep telling my friend that new engines are made in factories.
Connor, apparently there's going to be a Detective Pikachu movie.
Dun dun dun.
Like a full-blown movie.
But why?
Because
Everyone loves Pikachu.
Yes, I love Pikachu, but Detective Pikachu does not need to be a theatrical film.
Pikachu.
I'll protect you in the shower.
Pikachu.
Oh no, we're not going to start with the Pokepuns.
Oh, right. Nope. You're not allowed to see me.
Blah,
maybe-
blah, blah. I want to squirt all over your Jigglypuffs. We get it.
Oh,
This may be a little far-fetched, but I was thinking of a movie that would star you as Starmie.
Are you going to read the whole thing?
Well, I'm gonna go get it now, actually.
No. I will kick you, Connor.
Well, then the stream will just be boring again.
Yeah,
Connor?
but I am willing to make that sacrifice if it means you're not going to read that terrible thing.
Connor,
This may be a little far-fetched.
tell me, do you
Yeah.
bleed?
Do I what?
Do you bleed?
Well, I was bleeding the other day, so yes.
You will.
Yes,
Well,
I will smack a bitch.
What if Blake was in a Batman suit and then she was looking up at Yang who was like in a Superman suit and she's like, tell me, do you burn?
This may be a little far-fetched, but I was thinking of a film that will star you as
Hello,
Starmie.
London and Mid Scotland Productions.
It begins like Pikachu under the covers while you Snorlax, and I wake you with my Wigglytuff between your Jigglypuffs.
Now you're just sneaking in sex
You're a little
lingo
crabby,
using
but-
Pokemon.
Better.
So you shut him up.
Yes. Don't tell him that.
Oh, crud.
Peace and quiet for a moment. Isn't this so much better?
Yes.
It's so much better. We don't have to deal with awful Pokepuns.
Until Abracadabra, Alakazam.
Connor, I thought you were shut up.
I can't shut him up forever. He can just keep unmuting himself.
I pull out my Wii
What?
just in time for me to all over your Tangela.
Nope. Am I allowed to meet?
I'm done. It's done.
Okay, okay. You and your terrible fucking puns.
Oh, I found another one.
You never let that die, like you don't let Thomas Gets Laid on the Beach die.
No puns.
Nick, I found another one.
You better not. Connor,
Connor.
no puns.
I'm gonna choke you while I be drilling you. Yeah, I'm gonna write you like a horsey right in the ash, and I come. I feel
You know those guys on DeviantArt? Like the ones that pretend to be married to a fictional character when really they are not?
AKA NASCAR?
Not exactly him, but yeah, I kind of like him.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, this joke will
I am justified in wanting to fuck a fictional 10-year-old as a 20-year-old man, and you're all just hypocrites.
Here's
Exclamation
the
point.
odd thing. So he's like 20 something year. I don't know how old he is. And apparently,
talking
like one of the
about now?
comments of the Z watches on him, he called the people who hate him pedos.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a P. Okay, all right then, killer NASCAR.
What are we talking about? I'm confizzled.
NASCAR 221.
Oh god. Well, I mean, me and Ross are gonna have an even more terrible version of his OC in our stupid fucking series.
Davon Bull, the best
Davon.
show.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be Davin Bull in The Great Racist.
Oh,
The
he's
great
gonna be.
racist.
Oh yeah, we forgot. All the international engines except for Carlos and Trump are gonna be terrible DeviantArt OCs.
Great idea.
We have Scene. We have Ratchel.
We have Shrek.
Not Shrek. Shrek's a meme, not a bad OC.
No, and
But Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
No, Shrek is not love nor life. Shrek is pain, and he should die.
No, if you don't like Shrek, you say Shrek is Shrek.
No, you say Shrek is hate, Shrek is death. My friend said for a while Shrek is death, Shrek is
Okay,
hell,
can we
but that
not-
makes no
really?
sense.
Can we not?
Oh, and Tyler. I think it's Tyler that's here.
No one likes Tyler.
Everybody hates Tyler. Oh. So, should we start a show called Nobody Likes Tyler? Or not?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, nobody likes Nick, so...
Nobody likes Connor.
Well, I mean, Christy likes me,
I'm better than
Oh.
both of you.
and Electra likes me, and Ulti likes me.
Okay, we get it. It's called a joke.
Well, I mean, to be fair, most of me and Christy's calls involve making fun of you.
So, one of my friends, like, I kept telling him that new engines are created in built in like factories slash workshops. But how do I keep saying that? Here are how baby trains are made. They connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect.
Oh, there might be
connect.
Carlos getting back to me.
Well, I mean, that's how Amelia was created.
Connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect, connect. Yeah, he basically just.
Smack my rear cab.
Yeah, Carlos can't make it, unfortunately.
Smack my rear cab.
Yes, we get it. Really old jokes.
Smack my rear cab after the creation of Amelia.
I know Frida is blue and big, and like younger kids might confuse her for Gordon, but come on, Thomas. She is a different design. Like, how could anyone ever confuse the two?
What, Gordon and Frida?
Yes,
Well, he just saw a big blue tender. Well, yes,
but the tender's a different design. It's not a Fowler design.
well, true. Hey, it's a kid's movie. Stop overanalyzing it.
Alright.
Whoosh, wonder who was touching you. Whoosh, you didn't even feel it too. And the only thing you see will be a big penis inside of you.
God damn it.
Bad Connor.
That's Super's joke. You're stealing Super's jokes now.
Well, yeah, but when I make it, it's funny. When Super makes it, it's...
Why?
You guys love me.
What should we do?
We should play Cards Against Humanity.
I don't feel like it.
We should Google search.
We should
Amen.
we should read erotic
We should
Ruby
Google search the Church of Shrek.
and change all the names to Golden.
Okay, I can do that.
Nick, get the fanfiction.
I have one right here.
Let's read it.
All right, this is 1,000 words by the Blackbird Calls. All right.
Who didn't involve?
Well, why, hello there, Snow Angel, Gordon said in his most flirtatious voice, interrupting a shocked and quickly reddening Gordon in the cafeteria. Oh, Gordon replied, caught off guard from her crush talking to her and more for calling her such a cute nickname. She heard him say it before.
Is this a Gordon X Twice fanfiction?
Gordon X Gordon. We replace all the names with Gordon.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the joke. Every
That's
name
the
is
joke.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes so much sense.
Oh! But if anyone wants to make a Weiss X Gordon fanfic, go.
No.
X Rouge the Bat from Sonic was bad enough. This will be worse.
No, wait, just do it in the Bradley voice as well.
Oh. Caught off guard from a crush talking to her, more so calling her such a cute nickname. She'd heard him say it before, but she couldn't help but love it each time. Hi, Gordon. What is it? Her heart raced. Even after he denied her invitation to the dance, she couldn't stop thinking about him. She didn't even mind the dancing that caused him to say no. It just made him cuter that he was shy about it.
You sound like a character from the prequel, so emotionless and robotic.
Oh, snap. Calling out George Lucas. Is it so wrong to want to talk to such a lovely girl? Gordon giggled and looked away, waving her hand at Gordon. Stop it. It's working. She took a sip of her coffee, gleaming. That's the kind of face I love. It suits your face so well. Gordon put a leg up onto the bench, leaned forward, and turned his fingers into a frame, capturing an overjoyed Gordon, who posed for the camera. He smiled and said, "Hold the pose, hold the pose. You're smiling like the cutest guy in the world is talking to you." There, he shuddered a finger. Hee, you can't just be here to flirt, can you? Do you want to take little old me somewhere? Gordon started circling her finger in her coffee as she rested her face on her hand, framing her smiling face. Ah, I'm so glad Gordon isn't here. She'd have a field day with this. Your partner is a bit of... Gordon paused, thinking. She's something, all right. He sat down and reciprocated, I don't know, Gordon's flirty look. But yes, I do have another reason for talking to such a lovely lady. And what would that be, along with being a charmer, of course? You see, Gordon and I go way back. We've known each other since we were kids. We've done a lot of things together. Gordon looked a bit confused, not understanding Gordon's words. And, well, you see, one of those things we like to do together is make bets, stupid stuff usually. Who can hold their breath the longest, who can take the best shot, who can do blank kind of thing. Gordon still looked confused. I still don't follow. Well, today of all days, he and I made a bet involving little old you. Yes, and what would that be? Gordon was the slightest bit hurt. She didn't really like being the idea of bet material. Still, if it meant more attention from Gordon, she was fine. First, he bet I couldn't make you giggle in that cute way. Gordon smiled as Gordon repeated her adorable noises. That's a lie. That's a lie. I just wanted to hear it again. Gordon tried to look angry, or at least annoyed. She couldn't. No, the real bet we made is... Gordon trailed off. What is it? Well, he bet me that I couldn't convince you to flash me. Gordon's hands hit the table hard with a combined force of shock, surprise, annoyance, and something she could only describe as thrill. She didn't respond, but her face grew redder. Gordon looked disappointed. A faint, I'm going to take that as a... past his lips, unhurt by Gordon. Okay. Gordon's face brightened as he looked up and into Gordon's eyes. Really? Wow. Oh my God. Thank you.
Hello?
Who are you?
Hello, John! Welcome!
We're reading a fan fiction. It's
We're
Gordon
reading,
X
we're,
Gordon.
we're backing up one of Connor's stupid in-jokes by reading erotic Ruby fan fiction and replacing every name with Gordon.
Team Gordon. Or should it be Team
Wait.
G?
Wait,
G.
what?
We're
Repeat everything you
reading,
just said.
we're reading erotic Ruby fan fiction and replacing all the names with Gordon.
Okay.
Because we can. Okay, let me get back to this. Gordon felt her heart ache. She really liked Gordon. She really liked how flirty he was and how he always complimented her. She really loved how forward he was being. She couldn't deny how the idea of flashing her crush in the middle of the cafeteria, no less, made her mood soar and her lust grow. She nodded in agreement and said, "One condition." "Anything, Snowflake." You have to take me out to dinner next week. Somewhere nice." Gordon made a cute look and stared at the still recovering Gordon, who in addition to getting a date, has his proposals accepted. "You'll have to show me. Don't forget I'm new here. And yes, mind if I get a picture? I need to rub it in Monkey Boy's face." Wait, no, Gordon looked around hesitantly, scanning the cafeteria for onlookers. Seeing no one, she replied, "Okay, but it's only to show him. I'm gonna make you delete it, okay? Works for me. Okay, hurry." Gordon gripped the top of her dress around her bust while Gordon readied his scroll. She recalled she wasn't wearing a bra, not that it mattered. She liked that Gordon would know that fact in a few seconds. She waited him for a flash of thumbs up before pulling down. Gordon lowered her dress, letting her ivory breasts out into the open, cut off from the outside world by the way of her snowy jacket. With a hesitant but more than willing smile, she saw Gordon gawk at her small yet idyllic boobs, perfect pale skin contrasting her soft pink nipples. Gordon blushed as she exposed the entirety of her chest, wearing only a small silver necklace that glinted from the light in Gordon's eyes. She felt hot. She felt sexy. She was really glad she was doing this. Gordon took in every inch of her perfectly sized, perfectly proportioned, perfectly pert breast as he sat with wide eyes, an open mouth, and a lack of movement from his fingers until Gordon coughed. With a click, Gordon's immaculate flash was saved. Letting the snow snare her ass, quickly pulled her jacket in, covering her breast before she pulled on her top. Just Gordon, okay? Gordon said it bright red after a long silence. She kept looking around the room to see if anyone had noticed. When it seemed nobody had, she sighed out of relief. Yes, anything. Gordon was still in shock, but closed his scroll. When they both finally recovered, Gordon got up and said, I'm freed all weekend. Call me when you find a nice place. Gordon sat quietly, but nodded. She could hardly believe what she had done. Well, I can't believe how well all that went, Gordon thought as he left the cafeteria, pleased with how events played out. Now to show Gordon, his thoughts were interrupted by a text from the Faunus himself. He read it. I win. Gordon opened the message and nearly jumped at the contest. He covered his screen, found a less populated hallway, and took another look. Gordon Belladonna, laying down, looked up at the camera with a smile brighter than any sun, eyes screaming her joy to the lens. One arm was splayed out behind and above her head, and tracing down revealed exactly what Gordon had meant by his two words. Her chest was covered by her black and white top, but going further, she wasn't wearing her usual shorts, nor her stockings, nor her boots, nor her anything. Only her hand covered her sex, her lips visible beneath it while her sensitive bits were covered. Both her legs were up in the air, showing off a pair of black panties with a neon pink trim that were caught between her toes, playfully removed to feel force that her feet were intended to be grabbed and used.
Beautiful.
And used to help direct another's body to her insides.
Wait, could you spice things up a bit?
Gordon's breasts and a nervous smile were golden, but they couldn't possibly compare to the scale that Gordon was looking at. He closed his skull dejectedly. Mother, God damn it. The end. There you go, Gordon.
That was a beautiful story.
Did you like that? Did you like that story, John?
No.
Okay.
But John, Gordon.
But Gordon is love. Okay, I'm not gonna go there.
Koala.
Okay, I have
Gordon.
one thing to say about all of that. No, the volume's not on.
In the distance, there could be engines too. Welcome, Gordon.
I actually saw that video.
Welcome!
Welcome, Gordon. That's what everyone said when they saw Gordon taking off her clothing.
Gordon is actually funny. Welcome, Stanley.
Well, that is if they could see it.
Tell you what, it's time for a very lewd meme.
What?
I'm not gonna spoil it, but something Ben just said. I have to meme it.
I think once
Yeah,
I get a Photoshop,
Did I send the porn to the fucking Nuzlocke chat?
You probably did. I'm not even looking.
Should I, though?
Hey,
no.
You're probably going to anyways.
the Bachman Emma Nevada cost $1,250.
Good luck.
I want it.
Well,
Like, it
I
has, like,
can't have it.
chains and everything, like...
it would be cheaper to just go to the fucking Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania and fucking steal the Alamana by Tipfield Thunderbolting it out of there.
No, I'm talking about the Emma Nevada.
Well, that's the closest thing. Well, that's the closest Ward Kimball engine to you. Good luck.
And besides, the Olamana is, like, on a pedestal.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, fucking Ward Kimball was in my dream the other night. I don't know why. But he was like Jeff's uncle for some reason now.
Wait,
What?
who's Jeff?
Jeff from I Love Toy Trains. Does
Oh,
anyone remember that? Well, John does, and I do. But
I actually had a tape of one of those. It's
Yeah.
been like a long while since I've
Not as
seen
weird
it.
as
So.
Ross's dreams.
what?
It had the American Freedom Train in
Ross had a dream that he was Ross the Train, his character, in the shunting race.
Oh boy.
it. I once.
Gina was there, A
Ross
Northern
wants to fuck Gina.
train called
Vegeta
Alex
was there.
Percy was there.
Ross just wants to fuck Gina. That's what it comes down to.
We've
Gross.
This is literally the only Bachman engine I want.
We were
Who?
discussing whether or not a little tank engine from a seriously buff like would be there to be like just steals all the wagons.
I really want a Bachman Jeffrey.
Yay, Jeffy. Bachman Jeffy.
There are no YouTube
Honor
videos of it yet, but because I want to see one.
Jeffy. Hey, Connor.
Wait,
Hey, Connor, I have a question. Connor.
Connor's gone.
Oh, rip in peace then. Like
I
this,
didn't
if you
mean
cry
gone like that. In that case,
No, you know what? I will go all the way to California to that Orange Grove Museum or whatever they call it,
steal
just so I can go over and get a
Punch.
video of me ringing Emma Nevada's bell with Ward Kimball glasses on.
Oh.
I just do that.
No, you gotta make the stop sign. You gotta make the stop sign.
stop.
And I'm making a very lewd meme that I don't think many of you are going to like.
What is it?
I'm gonna send it to Ben because he's the one that made me think of this stupid meme.
So what I'm going to do is like once I get a Photoshop or like app. That was just my dad. If you could hear it, not sure. So anyways, so once I get Photoshop or Photoshop like app, I think I'm gonna try getting like the picture from like Ruby, where it's like it has the letters and then like the characters. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place Gordon's face on all of them and change all the letters to G.
I swear to God, somebody already did something like that already. Wait, the TTTE font is Rockwell, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let me see if I have Rockwell.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at this video of the real Emma Nevada, and I just see this comment saying they're restoring it to operation. What is this?
I've never heard anything about that.
It better be serious, because...
What's the TTTE font? John, what did you use?
I used Comic Sans.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Rockwell. Or if you want to use, like, for the CGI, it's Flange something.
Flan? Okay,
My
I'll look
Comic
for...
Sans.
I'll look for... Fuck, what's the TTTE font? What did Fat Hat say the... What did Fat Hat say the fucking font was? I need it for this stupid meme. Because I know Fat Hat made a tweet about it. Flange BQ bold. Let me see. Let me see.
So
Okay. Installer download. I've got to install Flange BQ bold.
what's that?
I guess that didn't work correctly. All right, there we go.
So,
All right, let me see
so
here.
John, do you want me to tell you how my friend Jacob thinks trains are made?
Okay.
So apparently Jacob thinks new trains are not built. He thinks that trains have, train sacks to have them, which is bullcrap.
Uncouple, decouple, uncouple, decouple.
Well, how he says it is connect, disconnect, they connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect. Kind of like a seatbelt.
What?
All right. So I just got the font, so hopefully it comes up, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to reboot the fucking program. Yeah, here it is, Flange BQ. So let me see. All right. So I'm basically okay. So yellow because that's eye cancer. Let me see.
Eye cancer.
All right. Alright, also gonna do it again in black. Put that under that and me see. Black. Let me see.
So
Okay.
okay to what?
Okay, I finished this terrible meme.
Cool.
I'm only sending it to Ben and maybe Connor because why not? Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna save
Why
it
not
as.
me?
Fine, I'll send it to you then. But it's lewd.
What?
It's lewd. It is very very sexual.
I've never heard that term.
Does Hitler? So
All right, Ben. Here is your. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, we see. Torna. All right, there you fucking go, Ben. I DM'd it to you. I could show it on stream, but I'm not going to risk it.
Good.
I mean, I think I did briefly show uncensored boobs on a stream once. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Like-
because like you were dared to, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh boy.
all right. Let me send Connor this awful meme.
I think I was there then.
Good.
You might have been. I don't remember. This was a while ago.
We better never show this to the rest of the world,
I will not.
especially not my mom.
Okay, that's a terrible meme out of the way. Now let me get back to the stream chat so I can see if anyone is discussing anything. So it's just Joey spamming emojis, from what I can see. It's just Joey.
There should be a hashtag, a national "It's Time to Stop" day.
Yeah, when it was National Emoji Day, John just posted the "It's Time to Stop" thing made out of emojis.
I know, that was just beautiful.
We need a Ward Kimball emoji.
We need
And
a-
also,
it's ti-
okay, we need to get our message across to Union Pacific. Hashtag Where's the Mars Light? You heard me. Hashtag Where's the Mars Light?
Yes.
I heard this.
Wait a minute. Let me try to.
So.
Let's see what our
Nick, remember that
Pokemon is.
meme? Something like that thing from iFunny where it made a team name using Cinders and it made a team name with Cinder. Cinder, Mercury, Emerald, Neo. What do the first letters spell?
Cinder, Mercury. Okay, I know what the
Emerald.
joke. Oh yeah, that's what Flu made that joke. John's not into Ruby, Ben. He's just into trains.
Okay. So, John.
Okay, I found it. It's just like when it's
John,
like
are you sure you want me to send you this meme?
I don't know. Okay, so Union Pacific, where the Mars Light is like people ask you how you are, and you just say that you're fine, but you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they never understand. Do you ever see that video?
Not really.
Here, let's do this. Here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it.
I was gonna start with the amphitheats for my teeny train sprites today, but the problem is that the guy that made the train gifs I use for reference, his site is down.
And I feel that'll destroy us all.
What even is that? Is that Diesel?
Toby.
Oh, it's Tubby. Tubby,
Tobias.
the tram engine.
I don't even know why I just did that.
Always overlook a big engine.
Okay, you know what? Let's do some train simulator, because why not?
Drive 1071.
Oh, I did that scenario a while ago.
Oh my god, but I didn't see it. I want to see it.
Okay, we'll do my Heritage Hopper Hall scenario because John wants to see that, apparently. Let me see if the screen share will work, because is it working or is the screen frozen? Let me see. Tell me,
Yeah, I can see it.
Am I rolling over the buttons or is it frozen?
Looks frozen.
Oh, god damn it. You see, I don't know why screen sharing with Steam games just doesn't work. I have to share the entire screen, and that always sucks. Wait 1 second.
Hello.
Oh, hey, look, he's back.
I accidentally got rid of the call.
Oops. All right,
it's only
all right.
accident.
Let's do this. Let's do the scenario that John wants to see so bad. All right, okay. If I share the entire screen, it doesn't freeze, which is fucking weird.
Man, you still have 5 Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, I bought it a while ago. I'm not gonna uninstall it.
So, do you guys remember when the community was
Should
doing
we?
these whole-
Okay, let's see. Erie or 1071?
Gee, I don't know.
Yeah, just because we can make John shut up. We'll drive 1071.
420
Because-
blaze it?
420 for NS 420 Blaze It. Got a weed leaf on it. Other than that, it's painted like the Go Rail unit. What's that music I'm hearing in the background of someone?
That's my what is it? I forget what it's called. Washing machine.
Oh,
That makes music when it's done.
oh.
Oh.
I don't even know why, but
John, I wish you could make it to Strasbourg. Like, I think we're going next week. That's StanleyCon 2016.
StanleyCon?
Yeah, it's gonna be me and N-Scale Guy 1, and we're both memers, so we're just calling it StanleyCon.
Wait, you're...
We're meeting up at Strasbourg Railroad.
yeah, 'cause I can't because that just doesn't work.
So, you're in scale guy 1, what?
No.
Oh.
It's me
what is your
and
YouTube
N-Scale
channel?
Guy 1.
Wait,
And
what
I'm
is
not
your
going because I can't.
Yeah, we're just calling it StanleyCon because we're both memers. All right,
We should have just gone in September because that's when I'm probably going to go to the Thomas thing for my little cousin.
Hang on, let me make sure it's all focused on me. Oh, okay, let me make sure that's presenting and all that. So
Welcome to StanleyCon 2016!
panels
Featuring
include
some of your favorite
Hey, Shooting Star.
memers from around the world!
And not Rob.
And here is
All right, so
Drain
this is-
Fan.
of
Drain
New
Fan.
Jersey, and here is N-Scale Guy 1 of also New Jersey.
And here is
And
Jacob.
here's- Pennsylvania guy.
Not my friend Jacob. I'm
All
talking
right.
about
All right, good morning. In a rare turn of events, your train for today will be headed by 2 members of the NS Heritage Fleet. You'll be in the cab of NS 1071, followed by NS 1067. It looks like you will have a clear run up the Rhine. Cover
Do
to
you
the
have experience
couples
in
in the
North Korea?
couple to the hoppers in the adjacent siding when you're ready.
Hey Nick.
All right, John. There's your bay,
Mm-hmm.
and a slightly lesser bay, and of course because
1067 is still one of them, you know.
and because the good luck of 2 heritage units was shattered of the universe, we gotta have some trash.
Are we gonna...
We gotta have some trash.
Hey Nick.
What?
Do you have trains from North Korea?
Trains from North Korea?
Yes.
Where they all have
Sorry.
pictures of Kim Jong-un in the coaches? No, seriously. Trains in North Korea literally have that. Every car at both ends is just a picture of Kim Jong-un and friends hung above the gangway. This scenario is kind of long.
Just give me a second, I gotta...
I probably won't do the whole thing. This scenario isn't that short. Because you are limited to like 25 mile an hour for a good chunk of it.
What?
Hang on. Joey wants to get in here.
Get over here.
Hang
Well-
on.
John's gone.
No, he died.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry. I don't know what happened.
It's all right.
Neither did
Alright,
I.
Let me throw Joey.
I think
in.
I accidentally pressed like F5 or something and that closes out of it. I don't know.
All right, so I just sent Joey a link. Let's get back to this. This pack is pretty nice because I picked up both sets, like all 20 heritage units, for about $20.
$20.
So $1 for each.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
So I don't know. It's still just a file.
I actually heard this joke. Oh, you know what? Never mind. As you can see, the majestic locomotives are in their natural habitat. These are diesel locomotives.
Hang on, I gotta get a better angle for that. Here you can see the wild SD-70 Ace in its natural habitat.
Thomas.
There it is,
Where?
Thomas Railworks, but I don't have it downloaded.
The Thomas and Railworks are kind of ugly.
Yeah.
SI3 one is way better.
Yeah, but SI3D isn't Railworks, so you're on your own.
Those are like the only
Ah.
Railworks models.
Oh
I really
yeah.
download.
Hey John, you know what there is on this route, right? Right up
What?
there, there's a street running section.
I mean, like pacing?
No, like there's a street running section.
What's a street running?
You know when the tracks go down the road.
Yeah, like when the tracks and road are side by side?
No, when the tracks are in the road.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and hey guys, do you see Thomas's thing? Billy's like underwater.
To be honest, I should fix it so there's not a crew in every engine. I just noticed that.
Yeah,
Wait
well,
a
there's only
second.
supposed to be a
No
crew in like
crew?
one of the engines. If there's
Yeah,
a lash up.
I messed up. I messed
How
up.
di-
I don't know how to remove the
Oh.
crew from an engine, so.
And apparently Thomas is showing the Jeffries in their natural habitat. And the trucks say cunt on the side. Cunt,
Oh,
cunt,
there's-
cunt, 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 cunt,
Joey's
cunt,
here.
cunt, cunt,
Yep,
cunt,
there's the
cunt.
Joffrey Fell Railway, but you guys can't see it because it's focused on me. But
I mean, I can see it, but it's not.
yeah. Tell you what, let me pause for 1 second and I'll
As you can
unfocus
see,
it. I'll unfocus it so y'all
The
can have a
Jeffries-
chance to.
are in their natural habitat.
All right.
So beautiful.
Backing up, backing up.
So, which one of you would go out of your money to buy a Bachmann, what was it, 04, and paint it into Jeffrey?
No one.
Dylan wants to buy a Hornby Flying Scotsman and throw it off the side of Mount Snowdon.
Is it even called
That would
Mount
be
Snowdon?
horrible that would just
Yes.
be wasted money.
All right.
What I would do is I would get a fill up, and I would get a fill up. I would get a
Alright.
Big Mac meal, and I would eat the Big Mac meal and throw fill up. What the heck?
What?
As I was saying, I would throw fill up. Sorry, go on. I would throw
What?
fill up off the side of Mount Snowdon. And I'd be like, and I would make sure to throw them near a field of cows. Like, I would try not to hit any of the cows, but
Mrs. Cow!
now you're with Miss. How do you like Mrs. Cow now, bitch?
I still don't get that joke.
Mrs. Cow is a thing in the
Yeah,
creator.
I don't understand why they keep making
Thomas
the
Creator
joke.
Collective and Philip said something, and I watched that, and I still don't get what's so meme-worthy about it.
Because they keep bringing up Mrs. Cow in the Creator Collective. Like every time Philip shows up, oh hello, Mrs. Cow.
Hello, Mrs. And I was like, hello, Mrs. Cow. And imagine if Thomas just shoots him. Ow, ow, how are you even holding that gun? It doesn't matter. What matters is disposing of you, you little annoying piece of shit. That's just... Flying Scotsman. So, by engine terms, I guess a tender is the engine equivalent of an ass.
Yeah.
So, does Flying Scotsman have two butts?
Yes. No, he
Yeah,
doesn't-
except it's not
no,
just
he-
Flying Scotsman.
He actually
there's
has a
ton of
butt
them.
extension.
Look at
He has
my
a butt
two
extension.
asses. Look at them. If shunting his asses in front of Emily, and he's like, look at my asses. Look at them.
All right, we are approaching the street running section.
Cool. Can you? Is there any way I'll be able to like hear it? I want to hear that K5LLA.
All right, I'll let you hear it. I gotta unplug the headset. K5LLA.
Yay.
All right.
Who wants to bring...
Was that sufficient K5LLA, John?
I could kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Who wants to bring Connor back from the dead?
Connor's dead, and he's better off that way. Enter the street running section. I made a meme, like, right in the spot where, like, John's like, Mom, I bought a new car! And she's like, oh boy, what kind? And then it's just 1071 next to a house.
Wait, I didn't see that.
I swear to God, I tagged you in it. This was a while ago. It was just a screenshot, though.
I don't think that happened.
And cab view. For whatever reason, I swear this was in one of the engines. I remember seeing this, but is an SD70 Ace part of the Evo series, or did they just recycle this from something?
And now it's time for me to show you something very special. Can you guys see that?
I can't. I'm driving here.
Oh.
John, are you seeing this?
What?
Hang on a second.
Okay, yeah, what?
38-inch witness groove, or centimeters. Groove? What can you tell us about the murder of Rook? You get it?
I did it. Yeah. Last time today on Cybertronian News, this Thundercon off-road has been mysteriously murdered. Suspects claim that the murderer was none other than Wild Rider.
Hmm.
Are you guys still seeing?
To be
this?
honest, the route I want to get for NS trackage is the Chicago line, because that's...
Chesterton?
No, there is a Chesterton route, though. Like, literally, like, all it is just the trackage that's on the webcam. You can get it on the workshop. Remember
So
that
you're
one
in the-
time 1071 passed at like 2 in the morning and John was asleep?
I'm never asleep at 2 in the morning. I'm just not there.
Yeah, and you missed your
I'm like
bed.
awake until like 4 o'clock.
You
And
missed
then
your...
I just get off, and then I sleep, and then I actually fall asleep at like 5.
I think last night, or I've actually heard trains pass by when I'm like going to sleep sometimes. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't live near railroad tracks, so in the day I can't hear it, but at night it's so quiet, like I can hear the horns of the diesel engines just passing by. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
And before anyone asks, this is the NS Coal District. I don't know if they actually run
it
Aces on the
special?
Coal District. I think they do.
As you
Hell,
can
this is
see,
actually like a
these
second
also
incarnation of this scenario because originally I had this be a mixed freight, and then I found out that literally all they haul in this section of the line is coal. That's it.
Are they partaking in the illegal activity related to special coal?
Special coal.
Henry just loves that special coal. That's
Yeah.
why. You want to know why he was using it? Using it when he wasn't supposed
To
to?
suppress the
It was
pain.
because he was addicted to it. Also, people keep saying. I saw a meme once where it said.
It's like, you know how they say marijuana can help like cancer patients that are in pain? That's why That was why Henry was on special coal.
Yeah.
That's why
I
Henry was on special coal.
I once saw a meme where it says, "Stop needing special coal in season 1. It started you doing it again in season 14." Well, I'd like to point out that he's been using special coal like way before season 14. And secondly, does that special coal for Magic Railroad count or not? Or is it a different type of coal?
Special coal was the coal in Magic Railroad was just coal from Sodor.
Good point.
Yeah.
What if it although it is good to get high off, Sodor coal is not as good to get high off as Welsh coal.
Really?
Spoiler
So
alert.
wait,
I love how the limit is 10 mile an hour here, and despite that, they still super elevate the curve.
Wait a minute. So does that mean that all of the Italian engines and the Festiniaga engines are high because they use Welsh coal?
Oh yes.
Spoiler alert, the next special is all about an event that involves the illegal exchange of special coal, and the main villain is Sir Hayden, because it turns out he's the drug lord behind it all.
No,
I'm gonna post that.
Me and Connor say Captain Baxter is a drug dealer.
I
No,
actually like
Captain
that
Baxter
idea.
makes the stuff. Stephanie's just the dealer.
That actually makes so much
Okay.
sense now that I think about it.
Because no
Which
one
Connor said
suspects
that?
the tiny tank engine.
Which Connor, though? Like,
CJ the Train
Scarlet
fan.
Renee's Connor or the other Connor?
The other Connor, not Scarlet Renee's.
Alright.
Connor's joke is the Ram right now. Scarlet Renee's.
I know.
He's all about
Hashtag
that Ram. About that
down with
Ram.
Mrs.
No
Cow.
sheep. Oh god, I made that joke.
I actually just realized Oh.
Posted.
Yeah, guys, I kind of have to go. Alright,
Alright,
So-
bye Ben.
bye.
See ya.
I'll be back, well, in case the stream is still going.
I'll be back.
Dun, dun, dun,
Alright, like I said,
dun,
I was just
dun,
gonna do this so John could see 1071, so. Alright, that's gonna do it for Train Simulator, I guess. Oh yeah. John, look at Joey's screen. The Joffrey model for trains is a mini Joffrey in the tender.
Mm.
Just that you did that. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I might as well show you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something on trains. So I'll just have to make the screen smaller. Give me a sec here. Okay, options, display, not full screen, and start.
Joey, are you muted because your parents are arguing again?
Okay, let me go to routes here. gonna be really laggy because I also have Hangouts open.
Oh boy, lag.
Okay. Let me go to edit route.
Gotta go fast, Joffrey.
I will now share my screen.
Go, Joffrey, go.
You seeing my screen here?
It's all black.
No. Okay, let me.
You'll have to share the entire screen. I have
Yeah, I was gonna say.
too.
Okay. No, this is gonna be. I should have thought this out. I should have brought my mouse with me, but nope. Okay, I'm just gonna do it this way. This is gonna be hard. Dang it. I do not know how to move without the. Okay, here we go. Never mind. Got it. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is this is actually one of two of my main rail fanning spots.
Oh, you're doing MacDunkey?
No, this is a different spot. I mean, they're really close to each other because just down the line is that's where that's gonna be. But yeah, I'm building one of them on trains. You see,
Nice.
there's all these switches and stuff here. And for some reason, the SJ70s that are pre-installed with this game don't work on realistic mode. So I'm just using Union Pacifics here.
My only problem with trains now is that they're just like, if you want any good content, you got to go through Jointed Rail, and why are you making me pay for nearly every paint scheme? Like, you buy every engine for full price.
Yeah, like K&L, you can buy like a T1 mega pack where you get like 6 T1s and a bunch of rolling stock in one thing.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna track this.
Kilometers per hour. It's UP's little-known Europe operations. I love how you're just sharing trains, and then there's Joey's trains in the background.
Yep.
Hey, you know how to change kilometers per hour to miles per hour, right?
Yeah, G.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like doing everything.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a healthy piece of... Oh, hello, Clayton. Hello, Tank Engine Twins.
And we are moving.
Hey, Clayton. The Hangout link's in the We Stalk Trains chat if you manage to get your mic working.
Hey, how are we all doing?
Welcome, Tom!
Welcome, me!
Notch 8. No, that's Notch 7.
For the first time in a while,
That's not
New
it.
Jersey Transit is united.
Haha, true.
Plus Joey,
man.
because Joey's kind of here. Oh yeah, witness Joey's Joffrey Fell Railway.
Oh no. Oh no. Let's get going.
Alright, so how are we all doing right now?
I'm doing good.
I'm driving some Union Pacific things.
Yeah, this is John's making his rail fanning spots and trains.
Cool. You know, if I was to do another Alright, now, I've already shown Nick this, but if anyone is watching this stream, I actually made this really awesome Thomas Wynn Railway custom bear, and I think it looked really good. If I was to ever do another Thomas Wynn Railway custom, what would you want me to do on? Like, I was thinking about getting another James and then turning that into either a custom City of Truro or a custom Barry. Which one would you guys rather see?
Tide.
True. But
Hey, did you guys see John, his Flying Scotsman custom? He just mounted an Easy Mate on the front.
Yep. Looks
I
pretty
bet.
spiffy.
Spiffy! Sleeping.
I know for a fact that doing a wooden railway custom City of Truro would be rather simple because it would only be a matter of just repainting James.
And look at this, I actually placed the cameras where we usually set up our cameras.
Nice.
Nice.
But I'm going really slow now, so.
However, I'd love to do a custom wooden berry, considering that that would require like a little bit of work to do, and I think it would be worth it in the end. Jeffries was running on the road. Titfield Thunderbolt confirmed for next Thomas special.
I actually watched that movie for the first time not too long ago.
Yeah, I know. It's the deleted scene from
Oliver Twine. Yes, that was your idea for a meme.
Yep. I was that meme is my brainchild, and I couldn't be any more proud.
Yeah, screen out. Yeah.
Okay, let's stop the train.
Believe me, for those who are watching Joey, I don't think anyone is because it's focused on John right now. The Joffrey Vale Railway gets much worse.
Whenever you say Joey, I can't help but be reminded of Train Lover 476.
Is it Train Number 476 is working for Watch Mojo now?
I've heard.
I believe.
Oh boy.
And I did a teensy bit of Train Simulator a moment ago because John wanted to see his bay.
Okay, so here we see James is driving on the road.
Yes, James is driving down the road casually. Believe me, this is the new Joffrey Vale Railway, apparently. Joey, have you downloaded Trump yet?
No.
You can download Trump.
Yes, there's a model for trains that's Donald Trump, the political engine. And it's great.
What engine class is he?
I don't know, it's like a stupid looking thing.
If he was like a Texasan, if he was like an engine from the New York Central, like one of the Streamline Hudsons, I wouldn't really be all that surprised.
In other news, Trump's nominated. We're all fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
So I've heard.
I mean, we all know Hillary's gonna get the Democrat nominations. No one's gonna vote for Hillary because she's a fucking criminal.
Bro.
And then poof.
No one's going to vote for Bernie Sanders.
President Trump. All youths are drafted to help build the Donald J. Trump pre-humorous memorial wall.
I cry.
I
cry
actually
every
don't
time.
think that the wall thing's going to happen. I think that might be just some threat. I don't know if it's actually going to happen.
Yeah, might not.
But I shan't speak too soon.
Oh, it'll happen, believe me.
You know, I actually remember back when I first got trains, I had no idea how to put down more baseboards, so I just simply made layouts that were like one baseboard long and one baseboard wide.
Yeah, I remember when I figured out how to put down more baseboards. It was a lovely day. And here's James clipping through the mountain.
Okay, so the LGB, Olamana, and Chloe are each like $400. And
Aren't Olamana and Chloe the same class?
no, they're the same wheel arrangement and stuff and same, size, but they're different classes. And the Bachman Emma Nevada is $1,200 something.
So I've heard.
That must be really freaking good. I want it.
Yeah, Chloe is more Americanized.
Wow, what Emma Nevada's cool.
Yeah, Emma Nevada's fucking expensive. That's your problem.
Yeah, but that's probably like
every time.
have like chains on the tender and stuff. Like everything is like every single detail. It's probably like super realistic. That's literally the only Bachman train I want right now, and it's not even Thomas or HO.
I'm also thinking that my next wooden railway review is going to be on the Knapford Express coach because I love that item.
You have one?
Yeah,
What year?
1998.
Cool.
Like, the interesting thing about it is that even though it was discontinued in '97, it was available for one more year in the Come Out Henry set, And I actually that coach is actually from the Come Out Henry set. Like when I got it, it was still sealed in its bag and everything, and it's still in really good condition. And I'd love to do a review on it. You know, I actually wonder how rare the '98 version of the Knapford Express coach is.
I don't think it's as rare as the first edition.
John, do you have one?
No,
All
I don't
right.
have any Express coaches.
You have any in Clarabelle, though, right?
Yeah, so that's what I use for cross coaches,
Ah,
and it looks really stupid.
Oh, Master of Lemons and Defender of TTPE are also here.
cool.
Everyone's here. You're all invited to RobCon at Strasburg Railroad sometime next week, I think.
Oh yeah, we have to figure out a date.
Yes. Yeah. Did you just ask me something, Joey?
I think they're running 475.
Yeah, they.
No, I think they might be running both for they might be running the two trains.
The past few times I've went, they've only been running one engine, but since it's during the summer and there's going to be a lot of people, they might be running two engines.
No, actually, from July 22nd to 24th, they're actually having that Conrail anniversary thing at the Railroad Museum in Pennsylvania.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I thought you already knew about that.
John, wait. How long is the Railroad Museum open on Saturday?
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that, but they're open every day. I don't know what times.
Hey, John, you want to try and hit it up? Let me see when let me check their hours because the railroad operates every day. Let me see when their hours are on Sundays. Conrail.
One thing I'll never get is why Strasbourg never allowed cab rides.
True.
Probably just to avoid lawsuits because somebody was stupid.
I've seen like one video of a cab ride at Strasbourg, and that's it. That was from like 2005.
Stupid people ruin everything, and people want to avoid that. End of story.
Yeah, but Strasbourg trains only go like 20 miles an hour or something like that.
But what if? Yeah, but stupid people can easily get scalded.
Actually, I have seen videos of them doing like 35 or 40. I don't know.
Let me see. Okay, Sunday they're open from 12 to 5. That's not a huge gap. We can try for Saturday, Tom.
Matt, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, ask your dad. If we get a date, I'll mention it to my mom.
Oh heck yeah.
All right, let me text my mom real quick.
All right.
I got my headphones off, so I can't hear anything. So.
The thing I also don't get is
Super one's not
Actually, I can kind of get this,
documented.
but the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania doesn't allow. What? The Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania doesn't allow cab tours. I mean, they allow cab tours in certain engines at certain times.
Yeah.
Like when I went there, they were doing cab tours with the Conrail engine, but they had someone there inside of it, like a volunteer, so that they didn't screw anything up.
Yeah, I think I remember going to the cab of the Conrail engine when I went back in 2013.
Super. I'll DM you the thing on Twitter because I don't have my Skype open right now.
But they never do steam engine cab tours. I think they did one with the.
The closest thing I guess you could get to that's like the Hostler tour.
I think I think the only steam engine cab tours they do were with the Tahoe, the 460.
I think they do. I think you're allowed to go up in the cab of the H6, because I remember being in the cab of that one.
Oh yeah, no, you can go into the cab, but like all the controls are blocked off. You can only look at it.
Yeah, I know the one switcher is open and you can touch everything, but I don't
think there's a switcher you can go in.
No, it's like a little Pennsylvania steam engine. It may not be a switcher. I don't remember.
What, the power and light engine?
No, I was in the cab of the Conrail engine a few years ago.
They also have the.
I was there. Oh, there's.
simulator.
Hello.
Yeah. Hopefully
Hello.
Conrail. Hopefully the Conrail GP30 will be open because it's going to be Conrail days.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably will.
And I believe you can at least look in the cab of the GG1 if I remember.
Yeah, you can look in the cab. I remember that.
Yeah. Half the fun at a railroad museum is going around and opening and closing all the couplers because no one really cares.
True.
Does anyone else do that at railroad museums?
No, because I didn't think. I just never thought of it.
I mean, it's all right there. They don't really care if you reach out and touch it. As long as you're not climbing on it, they don't really care.
Yeah. I think I've already told you guys this story, but I remember back in 2013, I rang the bell of the GP30, and when I did, the bell literally rang out throughout the entire museum, and it was one of the most awkward experiences of my life ever.
Oh God, I don't. You know, when I was down a few times ago.
I think I might have did that too.
A few times I was down in Strasbourg. I met this railfan kid called Jaden. He was pretty cool. We like hung out the whole day, even though we just met.
Nice.
Yeah, we like ate the red caboose and all that. It was neat.
Oh, and also when I went down to the whatever that museum's called in Philadelphia, where they have the Baldwin 60,000.
Oh yeah, the
Franklin Institute.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, that.
Isn't
Um,
Franklin Institute.
Isn't the Baldwin
Right.
60,000 just gutted?
Yeah, okay. So we went. It was a field trip, and I went there, and I just sat in the cab like the whole time. And I don't think you're able to do this, but I tried to move the reverser, and I succeeded, but I couldn't pull it back, and I thought I might have broke it. Like I don't even know.
I mean, why would you just stick around in the engine? That whole area is pretty cool.
I mean, no, I walked around. I mean, like.
Yeah. Like, I mean, to be honest, if I go to the Franklin Institute, 50% of me wanting to go is just so I can go to the train factory.
Yeah. I mean, the heart is pretty cool too.
Yeah, going up in the heart is probably like the other best bit, because that's like, whoa. Oh,
It's a junction. Nice job, Joey.
today, Bill is going scuba diving. Or is it Ben? I can't fucking tell.
It's been.
Alright, today Ben's going scuba diving, because who the fuck cares?
Hey, shouldn't the restoration on the Chesapeake and Ohio 1309 be done like by now?
Let me see, 1309. I think they're still funding tubes on it, if I
Oh,
remember.
crap. My dog said click. Just took a
Alright,
click.
let me see here.
I haven't seen any recent updates.
I have actually not heard anything about it either. Let me see. Let me see if they posted about it on the site. Yeah, they haven't really been talking about the 1309.
Huh. Weird.
It's kind of odd.
I thought that should have been done by now because they said they were supposed to have it done by like the summer.
Yeah, and another thing, a lot of people.
Keep in mind, you may be thinking wrong because that engine was stored outside.
Yeah.
And
Also
keep in mind, sorry for interrupting, but keep in mind, if you're thinking a restoration as fast as 611, 611 was lucky because it was indoors all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they maintained it every now and then. They took it out of the
Oh,
museum.
okay. Here's an update. Early July, they painted the tender.
That's something.
It's something. Shrug.
Yeah, Strasbourg and the Long Island Railroad Museum have been pretty tight-lipped about the about Engine 39's restoration. I wonder how that's going.
I don't think that'll be done for a few years.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm also looking to go into Columbus Flea Market in Columbus, New Jersey next week.
There's actually a. Did you guys hear about that Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis loco that's getting restored?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he showed me that.
Like 576 or whatever.
Yeah, a Dixie chick on the rails.
Hey.
And they found out that like the superheater or whatever was actually in really good condition, so that'll save them money or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, actually.
Oh my God, they're hitting the fire doors are like so like rusted shut. They're like hitting it with a hammer to open them.
Yikes.
What are you watching?
They're July 7th, they opened up the firebox doors for the first time in a very long time.
What video?
It's on their Facebook page, Nashville Steam.
I forget who's that.
You know, I actually remember when I went to the Greenberg train show in Elizabeth, Elizabeth, back in March. There was this one guy who was selling used wooden train stuff, and he had a lot of used Thomas Wooden Railway stuff. I actually managed to get a 1996 Thomas, 2 special engine sheds, and a 1994 Ellsworth station, all from the guy for about $15. It was great.
Is interactive railway is really a holy grail, as everyone says?
I mean, you do
because when I bought my Erdl City of Truro a few years ago, I remember that there was he had like an interactive railway Thomas in that bin, but it was in really awful shape.
I have an interactive Learning Percy somewhere, but I mean, they're rare, but I don't really see anyone collecting them. And it's like, oh, check out my Thomas Interactive Learning Railway collection. You don't see those like you see with like Erdl collections and all that.
Oh my god, I haven't been paying attention to the chat, and that's all where Clayton is. I'm sorry, Clayton.
What's Clayton up to? I can't see the chat.
He's just commenting on what we're saying. Clayton says they do cab rides during the Hostler tour.
Oh yeah, but that's only for like a firing up thing.
Whoops.
It's kind of hard to believe that it feels kind of like so surreal that like the AEM-7s are just gone.
Yeah.
It feels kind of surreal.
No, Rare Museum in Pennsylvania was like early on that. They were smart and got one early.
Yeah, they got one, but it's hard to believe there's like none left in operation now.
Yeah, but
there's one of them working for Mark.
At least there's a whole bunch of them stored at like the Wilmington shops, from what I understand.
Yeah, they scrapped a couple of them though.
I cry.
I cry every time.
The Rare Museum in Pennsylvania is really smart. They get things early. They have like 2 GG1s. They have the original GG1 and they have a second one. Like they have the old rivets or whatever it's called.
No, you know what? I had an idea. It would be a great thing to do is just like a low budget film called Foamers the Movie. It's just like one massive tribute to railfan culture.
Yeah, it would probably film with some low-grade documentary team.
No, it's not like a documentary on Foamers. I mean, it's got like a stupid plot and everything.
Hey, it's that orange tank engine nobody cares about, Billy.
Hey, don't talk about Billy like that, no.
You talking about Billy? You wanna go? I'll fight you.
1v1, mate. Let's go.
Let's go, boy.
Even though we're talking over the fiber optically connected world that they call the internet.
I know, right?
No, wait. All right, so I mean, like, what would be the plot of a Foamer movie? Trying to catch all the heritage units or something?
Maybe there are these 2 guys that are rail fans, and they want to try to catch all the Norfolk Southern and UP heritage units before UP heritage units before the end of summer.
Yeah, that'd be. No wait, deleted ending. No wait, okay. I already have a concept for a deleted ending, where it's basically just like one massive tribute to Back to the Future, where like instead of the DeLorean, like Ward Kimball pulls up in Eva Nevada on the road for some reason, like Eva Nevada time machine. I mean, John would come in his pants.
That sounds.
Your future just hasn't happened yet.
No, it's your future hasn't been written yet, so make it a good one.
Oh hey, Lackawanna is paired up with the Tier 4 right now.
Ooh.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I just say the more efficient the locomotive is, the fatter its ass gets. Okay.
True.
Okay. Take a look at the ST70Ms. Let me see. Or it's the Max, I think. Oh, okay. So you got the ST70M. It's thin. Then go up one. Wait, are the ST70Ms older than the Dash 9s or newer?
Newer, I think.
Let me see. ST70M. Let me see. Dash 9. I think the Dash 9s are a bit older. I don't know. Let me look. So the Dash 9s were first built in mid-1990s, and the ST70Ms were built in oh, they're actually newer. Okay, so note this. Okay, Dash 9 is okay. Jivo's ass is damn, and the tier 4 is just thick. Jivo, thick.
Nah, something I noticed is that the newer an engine gets, the smaller the logo gets.
Oh yeah, you
On
mentioned
Dash
that.
9s, they're pretty big. Gevos, they're like, they're smaller. But on the tier 4s, they're like really small.
It's like, and on the next locomotive after the tier 4, you have to use a microscope to see it.
A peek into the future.
You say Back to the Future. Oh, okay,
Alrighty.
Like on the tier 5, like everything's just all black. Like there's no logo at all.
Yes. And you go over the microscope, and oh, there it is.
No, like it's not even like you can't even like I can't even see it with a microscope.
Reminds me of whenever Eric Siegel is doing one of those doing a review of one of his engines, and whenever there's something that's like really tiny to see, he'll actually point out that you can actually read it, but you need like a magnifying glass to actually see it.
I'm gonna check the
It's legible. It's a magnifying glass.
and see if there's anything interesting on there.
Ugh.
The big train scams on CSX trackage, but I did see a switcher the other day.
Nick, what's your experience when it comes to flea markets? Like, have you seen that much Thomas Monroe stuff?
Been to the flea market in ages.
Ah.
Well, there was
Also,
an
I said I was
engine-
going to be railfanning tomorrow, but I actually messed up. I'm doing it on Friday.
Well, first out there was an engine in the non-dark future colors, so that was like the older CSX scheme with all with the gray. Okay, you all know what I'm talking about.
really, dude.
By the way, I'm going to show you my.
Hey, that's pretty good. Hi, John.
American Flying Scotsman.
That shit good.
Well, actually, when I said that all right, so last month when I said that I saw my first Heritage unit, I was really tempted to tweet out that meme, but I was afraid that people might get angry at me because, I've sort of used it a bit in like the We Stalk Trains chat a bit.
What?
Tom, literally, We Stalk Trains is just literally like 5 people now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm still proud of that meme I made. It's a picture of the Heritage units, and then it's like Ash from Pokemon with like railfan stuff, and he says, "God catch 'em all."
Yeah. I actually remember making that comparison when I talked to some other train guys about when I was talking about it to my to my pop-up, alright? For whatever reason, I just decided to compare it to, like, Pokemon, and he was fine with it, even though he, of course, he doesn't play the games. I don't know, I do a
Apparently
lot
the
of
Roanoke Railcam is having issues or something because it's not up.
Huh.
No, what is the first engine that comes to your mind when I say Norfolk Southern Heritage unit?
1071.
For me, like 1071 is my favorite, but the first thing that comes to my mind is Pennsylvania.
For me, it was the Norfolk and Western Heritage unit, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Anywho, does anyone here like the Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus book series?
I
don't even read
watched one of
books.
the movies a very long time ago.
I read 15 pages of the first book and then I stopped.
Because recently I've sort of been on sort of a Percy Jackson reading marathon, and I just love the books.
I like 3 books, and then the rest of them I don't even get, because I'm just not good at reading at all.
Yeah.
Rip.
Like I'll get into like one sentence and I'm like, what the heck? What just happened?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting for me because I like mythology and the gods and all that, and I can really relate to Percy in a way. But I actually had a funny idea for a meme where it was like that one scene from Filthy Frank where it's like, I just wanted to have a piece of Percy's ass, you know what I'm saying? And it would have like Gator's face over over Frank's face.
Oh my god.
There's that one girl, I keep saying Gator is her dad. Boudin Mush, I think that's how you pronounce it.
I remember there being this one girl on like DeviantArt or whatever who had like a crush on Henry. It's
What?
like handsome Henry 95. I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on her, but I'm just throwing it out there. Like I remember hearing something about her.
Henry?
Yeah.
I really
Why,
like
he's like mentally disabled.
Yeah.
I like Henry.
Yeah, Henry's pretty cool. I also really like Edward.
Yeah, Edward's probably my favorite engine.
Thomas is the fastest.
I like Fruit Boy.
No matter what, though, Oliver will always be the best engine, without a doubt.
I have like a really strange top 5 characters. Like at number, okay, my first favorite is Duke. My second favorite is Sam.
Mhm.
My third favorite is I think it's like, I don't know, it might be Gordon. I can't remember all of them.
I think my like top 5 most favorite Thomas and Friends
Yeah,
characters.
and then there's Scarloey.
Yeah, it was like number 1 was Oliver, number 2 was Donald and Douglas because they're twins and all that. Number 3 was Duck. Number 4 was Luke, and I can't remember who number 5 was. I think it was like I don't know. I think it was like Philip or something. I don't know.
Who's cow?
Look how fast I am.
Oh my god, everyone's being loud upstairs. Let me just mute
Steven
myself
is
for
the
a second.
fastest.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I actually might go back into the tweet archives that I have to see what my top 5 was. Hold on.
Watch out for the viaduct. It's dangerous, dude.
Oh my god, the old UKBL Murdoch.
The
So old.
MST Noodles models sort of make me cringe nowadays just because of how primitive they are. I mean, I know that they're from like 2004. They're from like 2004, but in all honesty, they just, I don't know, they've aged horribly.
Yeah.
And what's even cringier is that MST Noodle got like really butthurt when a lot of people like reskinned his train stuff, and he
Yeah.
got really triggered. And he was like, "Okay, so if you guys are gonna make more reskins, I'm just not gonna make them ever again."
No, you
It's
get
like-
removed from UKBL.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like MST Noodle is still out there, but he just wants those models to die.
Wait, what's he up to nowadays?
I don't know. He's apparently a model railroader, but I don't know where you'd find him now.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. My top 5 Thomas the Tank Engine characters. Number 1 is Oliver. Number 2 is Donald and Douglas. Number 3 is Duck. Number 4 is Luke. And number 5 is Mike, the Arlesdale engine.
Look how fast I am.
Yeah, I'd probably put Philip at like a number 6 spot if I could. Don't judge, but I know a lot of people don't like Philip, but I like Philip because, you know, Pensy engine and great character.
Let's see what's wrong.
Philip needs more love.
He got enough love this year. Like, he didn't have to be in the Great Race. But...
I mean, to be honest, Marion didn't even need to be in Soto's Legend of the Lost Treasure, but there was a pretty good... But the subplot involving both Olivers and Marion was pretty good.
I mean, Marion was impressive because they actually bothered to reuse a character they introduced in a previous special.
Yeah.
Oh boy, there's the cut trucks, everyone's favorite trucks.
You said they were my favorite. What if I hated them? What if I hated them with a passion? Totally.
Then you'd have to die.
Hold on, you guys. I need to go check something.
Alright.
I am the fastest. Oh, yes. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Shut up.
Wow. Well, here comes the cream.
You know, I'm probably gonna change my Google picture because, you know, I might just change it to another picture of 425, but,
Oh,
you know, this one, I'm kind of bored of the one I'm using now.
rip.
You know what? I'm gonna do that right now.
Right here, right now. Let's go. Come on.
Change. Let's go to my photos. Oh man, look at that cringy one I used to use. It was just Duck's nameplate. Name board, I mean. That was like 2014. What should I change it to? You know what? Why didn't I think of this? I'm gonna change it to 1071. Woo yeah.
Oh, snap.
I want to change it to. I want to find the best 1071 lash up ever.
Ow. I'm gonna have to restart my computer. Oh, great.
Oh, no.
God damn it! Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'm back.
I'll be back. I'm gonna restart my computer. So,
So what I missed?
I'm changing my Google picture.
Okay. You know, I actually sort of have a theory on when Rex for the Wooden Railway will come out. So my best guess is that when the directed DVD season 20 episodes come out, like the thing about the Thomas Wooden Railway nowadays is that usually the new items are released in 2 waves. The first wave usually has to do with like the direct to DVD episodes that usually come out with each season, and then the second wave comes out when and that the second wave of items has to do with the yearly specials that come out. Now, since the Arlesdale Railway engines are going to appear in season 20, I have a feeling that they'll probably get like an episode or 2 in the direct-to-DVD episodes, and Mattel might try to capitalize on that by actually introducing Rex for the Wooden Railway by that time.
Okay, so at Donald Trump's Hollywood star, somebody has built a tiny wall around it.
Wait, Norfolk Southern is gonna rebuild their Dash 9s?
Into
Sounds kind of cool. No more trash.
Yeah, down with the trash.
Wait, hold on. I just noticed something. Was there something about the Arlesdale Railway engines appearing in the same episode that Bradford would appear in?
Yeah, who knows?
Alright. Because
Who knows? Said Douglas or Donald, whoever said that line.
Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah, like, usually whenever a new character is introduced in the TV series, not like a special, they're usually introduced in, like, the episodes that are direct to DVD, and I feel like that Bradford would be released as part of the, DVD exclusive wave as well. What do you think Bradford will be?
I think it's going to be one of those
A break
really
van.
long break vans.
Yeah, the Queen Marys. I actually think that would be awesome. I remember there being an extended Railway series character being a Queen Mary break van.
Spoiler alert, Bradford is a break van. Season 20 is ruined for you.
I'm not surprised that Soder Island isn't triggered. That Hit Entertainment is using a character named Brad in their series.
Oh yeah, I bet he's going to be one of the really hot guys, because he's named Brad. Stereotypical hot guy named Brad.
Yeah, it really doesn't say anything about Bradford being the small railway engines being with in the Bradford episode, but I think that they'll appear in the directed.
Joey, are you saying that up to mow down, fat hat?
Maybe.
No, what if Bradford is a small railway break van? What if that happened?
That could be good.
Do they even have break vans?
No, because the trains are so small that you could probably just stop them with the locomotive brakes.
No, you could just stop them by pulling them in reverse.
True.
Gonna in the other direction.
I actually remember having this one idea for a Thomas and Friends character who's like who is actually based off of the Cagney engines at Strasbourg, who would basically arrive and work on the small railway along with Mike, Rex, and Bert, and he'd be from America. His name would be Roger.
Why don't you just name him Cagney?
Nah. Cagney would be too obvious now thinking about it.
Does Strasbourg have more than one Cagney? I think they have like
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, they have two engines. Clayton found a thing.
I've never seen the
Somebody,
Cagney freight cars.
Clayton found this Photoshop where it looks like there's just 4 1071s.
Huh.
Like all lashed up.
Well, it's
It's in the We Stalk Trains chat.
Bort's distant relative.
No, it looks like there's 4 different 1071s
Yeah,
all in one big lash up.
Oh, I thought it was like a really long 1071, like it was
The exact opposite of the Rail King 1071.
like it was a Baldwin Centipede. That's what I thought it was.
They're ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Training Hawks Fan 17's YouTube icon. Cool.
Hodan Mush's Toby looks amazing.
Yeah, she's a good artist.
You know, I'm thinking that if I do ever make a Wooden Railway City of Truro, what I gotta do is that I gotta give it a face, because I find it really weird that the only two places where City of Truro has been seen with the face in the Thomas franchise is in like an annual in a magazine story, and that's it. Like, don't you find it a bit weird in a way?
Kind of. Oh, they just put a face, like, no, like, they put, like, whenever, like, normally an engine wouldn't have a face, but when they just go on Sodor, they, like, put a face on it. Like, people say it just magically appears, but no, they just put one on it to fit in. And City of Truro in Season 3 was just, like, an exception because they ran out.
True, they did have financial troubles while making Series 3 or Season 3.
I mean, the AEM-7s are being phased out with Siemens Chargers and ACS 64s.
Oh man, I'm making a new picture of 1071.
I'm gonna try some Train Simulator because I actually downloaded a mod for the AEM-7. Sorry, Joey, I gotta steal your thunder here. But
Wait, which Train Simulator?
Railworks.
Okay, so my new Google icon's gonna be 1071 with 2 BNSFs and an executive Mac. How's that
good.
I'm actually going to try and do something on the Northeast Corridor because I downloaded a mod for the AEM-7, which supposedly makes the physics more realistic.
All right, let me leave and come back in to see if it works.
All right. Will John get his new icon?
No.
Oh yeah, I remember back when Samirsky did his Bachman versus Hornby reviews. I remember for like the tug of war between the Thomases and the Tobys. I remember
it didn't work.
I remember the Tobys being disqualified because the garden sheds couldn't compete, engines could. And
John, I think it takes a while for your Google Plus icon to actually change. So yeah, we're just going to be doing something on the Northeast Corridor with a toaster. Rest in peace.
Yay!
Yeah, I think I should.
I gotta
really
get New York to New Haven because apparently that's a much better route than this. This is the older.
Like, are those
Corridor.
engines? Are the engines that SEPTA uses just AEM-7s, but they gave them a different name?
Yeah. Fun fact: you actually cannot get this version of the Northeast Corridor anymore because it's got so many fucking problems. They recalled it.
Yeah, I remember the Cajon Pass. I think it's called. The Cajon Pass route for Train Simulator, I remember watching the Rail Yard review for it, and I just saw all the problems that it had. I was like,
wait, on the stream, my Google icon's showing.
Let me see.
Yeah, check it.
Oh, cool.
How about that? It's just not on the Hangout.
Yeah,
spooky.
Come on, Train Sim, don't crash on me now. Okay.
Crash.
It didn't crash.
Damn it.
Clear Creek Narrow Gauge looks like a really fun route, but I've heard it's difficult to sell.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to be difficult. It's a railroad.
No, I mean, the fucking gradients are insane.
Well, yeah, because it's narrow gauge.
True. That's what narrow gauge is for. Stupidly tall gradients.
Yeah, like on the Rio Grande or the Denver and Rio Grande, I don't know what it is, Commerce and Tulsa, those things are like, well, like 4%, 5% or whatever.
Yeah. What? But I thought Berkshires could take 179% grades.
Mm.
Wow, nobody got it.
Not really.
That one scene in Polar Express.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that movie in the longest time ever.
Me neither.
A magic train.
You know what's funny is that the nerdy kid actually gets it wrong.
Yeah, he said it was built by Baldwin.
It was built by Lima.
Yeah. And he says it was built in like 1939, but it was built in 1941.
Oh my
Someone
god.
didn't do their research, or that's the joke. I don't know.
Either way, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny for rail fans.
Yeah, he thinks he thinks he's
So,
the
to be
know-it-all.
honest, if Disney makes a Trains film in the Cars universe, I'll probably watch it.
My Uncle Brian,
I'm just afraid they'll make them like Chuggington-ish and make them like move around a lot.
yeah, I remember
mean-
hearing from my uncle that there was supposed to be a Cars spin-off called Trains, but they decided to cancel it because it would be too similar to Thomas and Friends. I mean, it's possible to do a series about talking trains that isn't like Thomas and Friends. I mean, just
So
look
if
at the British...
Chuggington, that thing's like
Go ahead.
no, I wasn't gonna say anything.
All
Is
right.
this gonna load?
I mean, the British Railway Stories is nothing like Thomas and Friends, and, you know, that's about talking trains.
Oh hey,
Yeah.
Lackawanna is probably gonna go through Chesterton again.
When?
I don't know, soon. They were reported at 9:06 at Linganire.
Heck, I'm
Heading.
Chicago.
Heck,
At
I'm
least
working.
If it's going to Chicago, it will probably pass through Chesterton.
Yeah, they will. When you click on it, there's like a blue line, and that goes through Chesterton. It's like that's their route.
Is the Chesterton is the line that on the Chesterton rail cam? What railroad was that?
It's Norfolk Southern.
Yeah, but
Not
what was
Farmer.
it?
I think it might have been like Nickel Plate.
Ah, that makes sense.
I don't really know though.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so we gotta. So we're
He's-
at Penn Station. We're gonna load up here.
He's
Actually, it's
falling
not
in the
just Norfolk
water.
Southern. Like Canadian Pacific and BNSF like have trackage right through there. I think.
This route has a fuck ton of problems. So if something bad happens to me during this, blame the route because I want to get New York to New Haven at some point, which is like the better version of this.
I actually remember when I had MSTS, I was so bummed out by the default Northeast Corridor route because it didn't have like the New Jersey section. It only had like the area outside Philadelphia and 30th Street Station, and then it
The
had
moment
like
of truth. Has this mod fixed the AM fleets? I think it has.
yeah, and then
You're driving an AM7.
I have, yes. Yeah, look at that. They're fixed. Yay. And I also downloaded a mod that fixes the physics on these engines.
Hey, Penrail Videos is uploaded a video of 26. Cool. It still has that really ugly hooter whistle that nearly made me break my phone.
Oh, yeah. Did we ever tell Tom that story?
yeah, I remember hearing about
No,
it.
for Railfest, I'm actually hoping they give it either 3254 or 2317's whistle, or they use 3713's whistle so we can hear what that sounds like. Because we haven't heard 2317's in a while, of course, and we've never heard 3713's whistle under Steam. We've only heard it on air.
Alright, I'm gonna show off my season 4 Timoth shed set. I hope y'all like it.
It's focused on me right now, Tom.
Alright.
I can focus on you for a second.
Alright.
All right, it's focused on you for a minute.
Alright, I can't switch camera. Switch camera.
Hey,
There we
look
go.
at the toaster.
Oh,
9:45.
Toast.
what is the new version?
What?
Yeah, hey look, there's Thomas, Percy, Toby, and Stepney like in Train Stops Play, and there's the sheds. In the quote-unquote Knapford sheds, even though they're right next to Timoth sheds. And look, there's the main line. It's like seasons 1 and 3. Isn't it so magical, guys?
Yeah.
I might actually use the set for the for an upcoming video showcasing my custom bear. Maybe. All right, back to magical Northeast Corridor action.
All right, let me go ahead.
We're in a tunnel.
Tunnel. Can we all agree what the dumbest show about that has to do with trains is on the air right now?
What?
It's not even Chuggington.
Yeah, it's that
Was
Korean
that Train
show.
Spotting Live or whatever?
No, not that robot train show that I know nothing about, but fucking dinosaur train.
Oh, yeah.
No. The stupidest train show about like talking trains that's on the air right now is like this show called Super Trains that's from Korea. That's about trains that can like transform, that are like Gundams and can transform into stuff.
Oh, so it's the animation Callion fucking deserves.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be right back.
and no joke,
Seriously, Takara, my god, Shin Callion anime, give it to me.
and no joke, there is literally a character in that show named Duck. The show predicted the Shed 17 sequel. Bottom line.
Yeah, that's true. That doesn't air in the States though.
I'm not sure if it does.
I know that one show might. I don't remember. The plain version of that show may be airing over here, but I do not remember in the slightest.
Wait, speaking of, do you guys know if Mr. Dankingen's back on Twitter? Because I heard that
He is now.
All right.
July 18th passed. He's back now.
Just awkward silence after saying that.
I'm so happy that you.
I should see if I could download more realistic physics for all of my engines.
Hey, good news, I can go rail fanning tomorrow, yay.
Yay!
I might see the veterans unit, but that'll probably pass through before tomorrow morning.
Mhm.
I get that like 26's current whistle is probably more prototypical to what it wore when it worked at the Baldwin shops, but I mean it's so ugly. Like how it's so bad sounding.
Are you doing something on trains, John?
No, I'm watching the 26 video. Oh, guess what? That person, the one person who commented on this video said something about how bad the whistle is.
It's your long lost brother, John. Toasty!
He just said like that whistle needs to be cleaned out. I don't think it needs to be cleaned out. I think it just needs to be taken off.
All right, so I figured out what the show I was talking about with like the transforming trains. It's called Robot Trains.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Transformers.
I used to. Yeah, that's literally what it's called. Nice title, Korea.
I don't know. At least there's this.
It's like the
rotary
Korean
snow-
names for the Super Sentai series. Call it Power Rangers. Insert theme here, Force.
You know, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I almost had a chance to ride on the Northeast Corridor on the Acela, but that was canceled.
Oh.
And I really wanted to do that, but that didn't happen. So I'm sad.
At least there's this character that looks like he's a rotary snowplow. That's pretty
Oh yeah, I
cool.
love this route. Floating signals. I love it. Yeah, I am gonna get New York to New Haven at some point. This version of the route is absolutely awful.
At least it's not the MSTS default route, that's for sure. Or they don't even bother to put in the New Jersey section of the Northeast Corridor.
Hey, but at least that doesn't have amazing floating signals.
True.
Hey, look, another AM7.
It's literally nothing but AEM-7s, because literally the one thing that Train Sim will do is that if they do a route, like the only engines you'll see are
Will you
the
just see the same engine over and over?
What?
Is it just the same engine over and over?
Yeah, it's all AEM-7s because they don't want to make any scenarios that require another piece of DLC.
So, like, if you had a route that
Like,
had, like, a
if you make your
Berkshire
own
on it,
scenario, you can add whatever engines you want. If you make
So
your
if you had
own
a
scenario.
if you had a route that it had, like, 765 on, would it just all be 765s?
I don't think there's any actual scenarios included with 765 except
Yeah,
free
but I mean,
roam
I'm just
stuff.
saying, that would happen.
No, it would probably be default content and whatnot. Basically, there's no route that comes with 765. It's its own piece of DLC.
Wait, imagine a route.
If it's a route that comes with its own locomotive, and that's it, that's the only locomotive you're going to see. If it's not.
No, have you ever seen the Train Simulator or Railworks Blue Comet?
I've seen the trains one.
The Railworks one is, like, so ugly.
Yeah, because it's ported from MSTS, goddammit. Where's the alert or reset?
You know, I remember there being this one group of people that made add-ons for MSTS back in the day called Train Artisan. I really wonder what happened to them. Because they stopped doing stuff back in, like, 2005. However, what's weird is that the guy that worked on it, Cyrus Lum, he was working on this one mobile app, and for whatever reason, he was using the models from the Train Artisan models for Microsoft Train Simulator in the app, and it's like
Clayton is asking what he missed. You just missed nothing, really. He's driving on the Northeast Corridor with an AM7.
And it's like, dude, what gives? Can you release those freaking models for us? Why are you keeping the model yourself?
What's Train Artisan?
It was basically this awesome this awesome group that made really good MSTS add-ons, and they looked really amazing. Like, they did the Empire State Express, they did the 20th Century Limited, they were gonna do the Daylight. Yeah, there it is.
Wait a second. Is that the Train Sim app that we're talking about here?
What Train Sim app?
It's a stupid little game for kids. It's not realistic at all. It's just.
Oh, is it like the app that comes with, like, Mallard and Flying Scotsman?
Yeah, they're both on there. Hey, look, a fellow toaster.
Pocket trains.
I used to play Pocket Trains.
I remember there being this one Flash game called Mini Train that I used to play a lot.
Oh my God, Mini Train! Oh my God, yes.
I remember, no joke, I remember when everyone started playing it in my grade when we first got laptops. This was like in the 6th grade. I remember everyone just playing it, and then like someone in language arts class went up to go give a presentation, and then he was playing Mini Train. So when he like plugged in the jack into the laptop, literally the speakers just blew up, and we all heard like the Mini Train music. And what's funny is that
I don't remember the song exactly.
Let the Spanish music blast, and everyone was just having fun. And there was like this one Puerto Rican girl who got really triggered because I said let the Spanish music blast, and I was like, really?
Triggered.
Really?
Oh yeah, Joey loves triggered jokes, don't you, Joey?
Oh, yeah.
We all know Joey is obsessed with triggered jokes.
When I get a new laptop or computer, the first thing I'm gonna do is just get like Train 12 or whatever, or a New Era, and just download a KNL thing or a Joining Rail thing.
Go for it, because KNL, unlike Train Artisan, they're not going to ditch their fans and do other crazy stuff. And what's with this thumbtack that keeps on popping up in my side of the stream? It's freaking me out. Yeah,
the Jointed Rail makes nice stuff. Maybe I'd want the Veterans unit.
Yeah, my friend Elliot's a huge fan of Jointed Rail. I'm more of a KNL guy because they do Steam
Jointed
Rail
Rail
stuff.
makes some good stuff, but I'm not paying per paint scheme.
Yeah.
That's my...
I'd probably get like one Jointed Rail thing.
I remember downloading
Better
their.
just not do anything else.
I remember downloading their GS4 and Reading Camelback, and I thought that those were pretty good. Hey, it's
Yeah.
Neville. It's Neville Longbottom, that engine that nobody remembers, because he only had one line, and it was, "Hello!"
I can't wait to see their 3254 because, like, I'm excited to see if they actually make a Steamtown route. I don't think
was
they'll actually go
thinking
through
about
with
doing
that, but
I was thinking about doing a Steamtown route for trains a long time ago, but I decided
you'd
not
have to make a roundhouse and, like, say, the Steamtown roundhouse is really complicated.
True.
It's a museum complex / roundhouse. It's like an entire circle. I've been there. That place is huge.
Yeah, I haven't been to Steamtown since I was like 5 or 6 years old. No joke. I was supposed to go there back in 2013, but as we all know, the government shut down in late fall, and that was when I was supposed to go. So me and my dad and my friend Grant, we all just simply went to Lehigh Gorge instead.
So, yeah, and that's when they stopped running 3254.
All I remember from the government shutdown is that one vine of Obama where it's like, government shutdown sucks, but at least I can watch a movie. What's in the fucking box? Crunch berries, nigga, damn.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
wait. When did you go to the Lehigh Gorge? Did you go when they had 425?
I went back in like
I've
early
ridden behind
November
426. Is that an
2013.
achievement, John?
What?
I've ridden behind 426. Is that an achievement?
What?
I've ridden behind 426. Is that an achievement?
So have I. I mean, like, I might get a cab. If you can get a cab ride, I can get a cab ride there for like $25, and it doesn't matter how old you are.
I don't know, once like
Wait, don't they not let you ride in the president's car in Strasbourg unless you're 21?
I don't think so.
Because last time I remember, they sold wine on there. I remember, and like they were like not letting people on unless they were 21. I'm like, that's bullshit. They serve wine on the regular dining car.
Yeah. Maybe some lewd things go on in that car. Like maybe they have some burlesque dancers.
They have some strippers, you know. And
Yes.
I asked Steamtown when they're going to be running that Lehigh Valley business car. They're having air conditioning problems at the moment. So I want to ride in that thing.
Oh my god, I just remembered something. After I said burlesque dancers, I was reminded of that one Engines Tonight episode where all the female characters decide to put on like a burlesque show. And
What
it
are they
was
gonna
like-
do? Take off their boiler plating?
I know, it was like the cringiest thing you could imagine because
Turn
how
around,
can-
take the tender off, turn around, and open their firebox doors for a second?
I like how for freeware they actually have the Pennsylvania D16 SB. That's freeware for KNL.
Nice. Yeah, I really like the D16 SBs. Like, not just the trains model, but like the engines in general. Like, they're really beautiful.
One of my favorite engines is actually the DD one.
You know what I thought they should do? I said they should probably, when 39 gets restored, they should do Amtrak excursions like they did with 7002 and 1223. But that would be a bit complicated because now they have the Acela.
Yeah.
But I don't think that runs
Remember that
near
shot we
Crawford.
did of Lehigh Valley Coal or 126 or 75 on an Amtrak excursion?
Yeah, because Barney said in the Have Steam Engine thing, he's like I don't think we could run this thing in front of an Amtrak train if we want, but I don't think Amtrak would want us running on the Northeast Corridor with a 20-mile-an-hour engine.
Mm. I mean, it's possible to run the G5s at like really high speed, but
Yeah, those things could go really fast.
But to quote the narrator from Thomas and Friends, riding in the cab of a G5 must be like being a pea being bounced around in a frying pan. No joke. From what I've heard, the G5s are really uncomfortable to ride in when it comes to cab rides and such.
Man, who cares? It's a steam engine.
Yeah.
I am Attention AD USA Northeast Corridor.
Oh my God, multi-track drifting with AEM-7s and amp fleets. Yes. Give me my money. Give me all my moolah. Wait, I got an even better idea. All right, so basically have it so that the AEM-7, basically for every coach, the bogies sort of differ between which track they're drifting on, like which bogie is on which track and such, and it makes for a pretty cool design. I think I'd like that.
You know, I don't know, I actually personally think that I'd rather see 630 made by KNL rather than 4501.
Hmm.
I don't know, I just kind of like it more.
You know, I haven't heard that much from KNL. I wonder what they're up to right now.
They're working on the duplex, the Pennsylvania Q2, I think.
Ooh, haven't heard of that yet.
The two that they're mainly working on right now are the duplex, the Q2 I mean, and 3254.
For Railworks?
No, for KNL.
KNL?
Yep, KNL.
For MSCS or Railworks?
Neither trains.
Oh, there's already a T1 in trains, though.
Yep. We're talking about, like...
No, not T1, I'm talking about the Q2.
Oh.
4464.
Oh, that thing. Alright, that's justifiable.
You know, I actually thought of a really good idea for a Thomas and Friends episode yesterday, where basically it's inspired by the Silverliner carriages developing cracks in their bogies, where basically Gordon's Express coaches develop bogies and they're to be taken out of service. So during the in the meantime, Gordon
has to
pulls
use
stopping
branch line
trains.
coaches.
What?
Gordon has to use branch line coaches.
Yep. And I really
And the worst
enjoyed
part
it.
is and the best part is because of how they're built, he has a speed restriction the entire time.
Yeah, basically Gordon's restricted to only pulling stopping trains, and he actually really grows to enjoy pulling them.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad, Tom.
Yeah, like I legit wrote out an entire script for the episode, and I tried to keep it to like the 4-minute 30-second time limit that most of the classic episodes had. However, because the style of the writing, I wouldn't be surprised that if the episode was stretched out long enough, it could actually work for like a CGI series episode.
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna stick to a specific time when I start making more episodes. The one I'm working on now, I'm predicting it'll be like, I don't know, like a CGI episode length.
To be honest, I might scrap Kishin AD and just redo it with like electric passenger locomotive because hey, the drifting actually works.
Yeah. Anywho,
I guess the first race because the first race in Denshin AD was between two Hankyu railway trains. I guess I could do it between like and one is supposed to be better, so I think I do it between an AEM-7 and an HHP-8.
that would be pretty good. Anywho, I'm kind of planning my own sort of Thomas and Friends series right now, and I think it's turning out pretty good. It's sort of going to be like Wild Northwest or Soda the early years and Soda the modern years, or depending on the season, it'll focus on a new time era. Like the first season's going to focus on the 1920s. It's going to be in like 1923 or 1924, and then season 2 will take place during 1934 and 1935, or no, 1935 and 1936. How does that sound for an idea?
Yeah, sounds pretty nice.
So like every season's gonna take place in a new decade.
Yeah.
But what if you get through like 10 seasons? You have to go like 2020 something.
Well, I am planning to I am planning to, you know, sort of pace myself with the decades. Like maybe after a while, I'll just simply focus on specific years, similar to how with like seasons 1 through 3 of SOTOR, like with seasons 2 and 3 of SOTOR the early years. Season 2 took place during 1982, and Season 3 took place in 1983, and then Season 4 took place in 1984. I might do something similar to that later down the line, so to speak. But yeah, I definitely do have a lot of interesting ideas for my own interpretation of the island of SOTOR, so to speak. Like, for one thing, I definitely like to sort of, like, I've already told Nick this, but I'd really like to try to try to have Emily be worked into the Railway series canon, so to speak. Like, if Emily was to appear in the Railway series, like, this is how she would probably be introduced in a way, and I'm still sort of thinking about how it would play out like that. Like, I sort of have this one idea that Emily was originally worked on the mainland as part of the Great Northern Railway, but then she was bought by a private owner who then died, and then Emily was donated to this one railroad.
Hey, how fast do the AEM-7s run in regular service? Can someone tell me?
Like 90.
All right, then I'll go up to about 90. Well, 85 to be safe.
Yeah, and then basically Emily would be donated to this one railway museum at Ulfstead, and then eventually she'd be brought back into service.
Oh,
doing
no time to
commuter
go
runs and
fast
stuff.
because we got a 55 zone coming up.
Alright, I'm sorry if I'm rambling on like this.
It's all right, man.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
I'm pretty outspoken when it comes to my ideas.
So am I.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, guys! Look! It's like Duncan. He's like the tracks.
Silly old Diesel, clever me.
I like how in the episode they actually have like the tracks the tracks were built really stupidly just to make him like do rock and roll or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they were all zigzaggy. And it's really noticeable, so like you can't. It's just no point.
Yeah. Hold on. Alright, I needed to check something. And
Oh, did you see that picture of that tier 4 I drew?
Yeah, the war hero.
I just felt like drawing that for some reason. Cause I'm going through like a tier 4 phase.
nice.
Actually, I'm more interested in actually ET44 ACs than the ACUs.
See, in a world where Amtrak runs nothing on the Northeast Corridor except AEM-7s and AM fleets.
Wait, oh, I thought you were actually multi-track drifting for a moment, but it was like another train.
I mean, if I could find a switch, I could probably drift if I wanted to, but no.
Alright.
Double AEM-7s.
I also sort of had this interesting idea that when I do my custom wooden berry, instead
Hey,
of
when I
painting
get
it
New York
black-
to New Haven, I could probably do a series of, I could try and do some scenarios with the AEM-7 farewell trip.
Huh. That sounds pretty good.
Do any of us here actually own Railworks besides me?
No,
No.
too expensive.
Yeah, I admit.
Yeah.
Get it during a summer sale, because even I think it's overpriced. The base game, at least.
Yeah.
Like
I have
$40.
a-
I'm like saving up for multiple things right now. So like I need to save up for like curves for my O-gauge layout. I need to save up for an actual engine, like a 1071 or whatever.
No, make a swear jar for your parents and make it John's M and Nevada money.
I don't think I'm ever gonna make a Garden Railroad, but there's actually a Garden Railroad club that my friends are in and stuff. So I would buy them just so I could run them there. Like, I'm not in the club, but I could join it just so I could run those engines.
Nice.
That'd be pretty cool.
I actually remember there being this one giant garden near Philadelphia that had this awesome G-scale layout that I remember going to when I was about 7 years old. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about?
I think I might know. It was like in and amongst a bunch of flowers and stuff, and they had like a big building.
Yeah, I actually remember them having this one event where you could bring your own G-scale Pennsylvania Railroad engine and run it on their layout.
Specifically PRR.
Yep.
That's oddly specific.
That sounds like a sweet
It
dream
sounds like a
for me.
fanboy got rich.
Hey, 844 is going to be on the move tomorrow.
Floating billboard.
We're going to Colorado for some, like, to get prepared for the...
Hey, does anyone
Version.
want to join me for a Where's the Mars Light protest?
Where's that?
No, no. We're gonna chase 844 and do a protest about where's the Mars Light is. I can make the picket signs if you guys are coming.
It's off because, like, there's some electrical thing wrong with it, but I think they should just put it on for, like, aesthetic pleasing, because it just looks ugly.
It's like
I just want it on.
it's like Fiji water. It's unnecessary, but we still appreciate the aesthetics.
Vaporwave, loco.
True.
All
No,
engines without Mars
someone
lights.
take 844's whistle and just redo the Vaporwave song with it.
Wait, no, or even better yet, just simply take a clip of 844 and then just simply distort the audio and slow it down so that it's like a vaporwave song.
All engines look bad without Mars lights except for 765.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 765 looks better with a Mars light, but it still looks okay. But like 261 and 844 just look really bad. Luckily, 261's is back.
Fun fact, if you're driving the AEM-7 and Railworks, pay attention to this readout. See, it's all AEM-7s, but that freight train over there is just default content.
Is it
The stuff
Is it-
included with the base game.
yeah, is it like a shape but it isn't like an actual drivable engine?
Oh, you can drive those, they're just undecorated.
Because I remember there being a couple routes in Microsoft Train Simulators that people have done where they basically put down like
An engine, a train is a scenery object.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Like I remember for the Strasbourg Railroad route. To
All the
emulate
engines in the museum were
yeah, they were all
Cedar.
static display. Though, however, you could still see them move and operate in the shape viewer.
all
hold
right,
on.
89 mile an hour. So this is about the.
Wait, John, have I ever told? Wait, I think I'm not sure if I told anyone about the Wait, hold on. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
All right,
What?
good. I thought my iPad spazzed out. All right, so I got.
Hey, look, a doubleheader AM7. It's the farewell trip.
Oh yeah.
Was that a doubleheader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll review the footage later.
I actually remember. All right, now I'm not sure. I've told Nick this story, but I'm not sure if I told this story on stream once. But I remember back when I used to play Microsoft Train Simulator. When I remember installing MSTS Bin onto Train Simulator and then getting the shape viewer. Whenever I viewed like a steam engine, whenever I turned on the animation, the wheels just spun really fast and like this. It looks like that the side rods were having like an epileptic.
Hey, you should have
seizure.
screen capped that. You should have filmed that, recorded that, so we could play Running in the 90s over it.
Yeah, I probably put Get Done over it.
Running in the 90s. I'd
Yeah.
go with that. Probably just because I'm an Initial D fanboy. I still gotta finish the series though.
No, Metra, if they let 765 do 90 miles an hour, it would be good if we took the footage from that and then put Running in the 90s over 765 doing 90 miles an hour.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I swear there's a group for Railworks who's doing like a completely from scratch Northeast corridor.
Oh yeah,
Because this one kind of sucks.
makes sense.
That must take
plus
like years.
This AEM-7, I have a physics mod installed, so it's more realistic. So
If I ever find some good enough footage of Blue Peter's infamous wheel slip, I actually might put that to running in the 90s.
more
that'd be
floating
funny.
signals.
Who's Blue Peter?
Blue Peter was an engine where something went wrong with it, and the wheels spun like crazy and basically destroyed the cylinders.
Yeah, it was one of the Peppercorn Pacifics.
Does Blue Peter still operate or no? I know they repaired it, but
I think it's currently on display at like the Barrow Hill Roundhouse.
Is that the video where it's like sparks fly at Hellfield or whatever? With the Black 5?
Oh yeah, I remember. You're good. You're good. You're good. You better buff out those scratch marks, Captain.
in a world where Amtrak operates literally nothing but AEM-7s on the Northeast Corridor.
Only one AEM-7 can survive.
Peppermint.
This is the story.
AEM-7. Wait. And his name is Rob Schneider.
His name is John Bull. Like that steam train.
I was about.
Yeah, hey.
I mean, you think that in this day and age, people would,
Everything works out for me and Tom this weekend. We'll be seeing the John Bull replica.
It's not going to be running, of course.
Wait, this weekend? I thought we were talking about next weekend.
No, this weekend it's Conrail Days.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, so, what was I going to say? Dang it, you made me forget. Thanks a lot.
I mean, we could go next weekend if you wanted, Tom. But
Alright. Yeah, alright.
Just see if your dad will take you this weekend, and we'll...
Alright. Anyways, I was about to say, and his name is Joel, because, you know, the
yeah, that's our jokes. If you make Joel, can you draw him with Vinny?
Alright, what would Vinny be? He would be like a Long Island Railroad.
Vinny is Vinny!
What, so just
race?
Vinny's face on Vinny, alright.
Vinny is American.
Well, and while I'm at it, I might do Sponge, too, because I did Granddad for Joel.
Sponge?
I did a Granddad engine in Roblox. On stream once, and I think... Wait, you were there, Joey, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
it
so.
was.
What prototype was it?
Granddad,
Granddad. Siva Gunner.
Oh yeah, he actually did a Nah, never mind.
No, you know why Vinny has those bars on his face? It's because in the video he just smashes a bunch of rocks.
Huh.
Wait, no, the bars are to contain Vinny so that he doesn't go renegade.
No, I think like he got involved in some horrible wreck where his face fell off and his face is still loose, so they have those things there to keep his face there.
Makes sense. I remember someone doing that awesome picture on Twitter. Like, I think it was this one Japanese guy who did a drawing of Vinny with like his bars shooting out and then coming back. That was awesome.
That's so stupid. I love it.
What?
Vinny, you being able to shoot the bars on his face off like boomerangs.
No, they didn't like detach. They still stuck on, but basically they extended out.
Yeah. More floating billboards.
If the veterans unit, if that stops for a while and comes back,
more floating signals.
If it starts moving again next morning, I might see it.
Huh, nice.
But I've seen the veterans unit a little while ago, so you know it's not gonna matter. When I finally get the chance to see a heritage unit, it's one that I've already seen. Like when 1071 comes over, I'm not gonna be able to see it because I haven't seen it before. But then when Lackawanna comes over, it's like I've seen it before, but I see it.
I'm gonna be ending the stream around 10, so.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
We have a few minutes, though. We got like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
After
actually
Frank.
wrap this up early just so that I don't bother my sister while she's trying to sleep.
Wait, don't the AM fleets on this have cab views? I
Well,
think
why
they
don't
might.
you check?
No, they don't. Like the AEM-7 and AM fleets that came with this route are pretty good. It's just the route itself is kind of really awkward. It has a lot of glitches.
Oh.
At least You know, someday I'd really like to try out Run 8, even though it's really advanced from what I've heard.
Run A is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I want to try it. It sounds good.
It's more like Gmod because you can actually walk around and whatnot.
Yeah. I actually wonder if it would be possible to walk outside the route and be able to find details that no one would think they'd be able to find, like houses and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember there being this one game called like Crazy Driver that was like a DOS game that, believe it or not, had a lot of details outside of the race courses, and basically it became like a meta game to find as much detail in the driving courses as possible by steering off the driving course. Yeah, I think it's like Crazy Driver 3 or something like that. I remember there's this guy on YouTube called Ross Scott. He actually did a review of the game, and that's how I know about it. But the thing about Run 8 is that I would probably play it, except for the fact that there's literally nothing. There's like no Steam Locomotive add-on packs for it.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, I'd be freaking set if there were like one thing I would love is that if they did like a route based off of the Pennsylvania Railroad Pittsburgh division and you had all the classic Pennsy steamers that you could operate, that would be amazing.
Yes.
Wait, did that say Trenton?
Yeah, we're heading to Trenton.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Sucker!
Wait, you've seen Freeman's Mind before?
No, I just know that sound effect.
Alright.
Although I think my friend once showed me Freeman's Mind.
Yeah,
By the way, Corey, I'm still waiting for you to pick up your goddamn Xbox One games that you left here.
Me being the Half-Life fan that I am, I freaking love Freeman's Mind just because of how funny it is. And the thing about it is that I watched it after the whole series ended, so I didn't have to worry about the episode, waiting like about 50 million eons just for the next episode to come out.
Yeah, tell that to the Ruby fans. We're all stuck waiting until October.
Yeah, at least it isn't like Attack on Titan where we're waiting, like, there's literally a 4-year gap between seasons 1 and 2. But then again, it's not like, you know, freaking the gap between seasons 2 and 3 of Thomas and Friends were like season 2. Yeah, season 2 aired in 1986, and then season 3 began airing in 1991. That's a 5-year gap. And people say that they're having a hard time waiting for season 20.
True.
Yeah.
Season 20 is like done being made though. They're working on season 21 now.
I know. Season 20 will probably air in fall. The reason why they haven't released a sneak preview DVD yet is because Hit Entertainment's too busy with The Great Race and all that to really release like a little side sneak preview DVD.
I love how the TCC used to have all these racing and Diesel 10 subplots. You think they're trying to promote the Great Race, yet he's not even in that movie at all.
That is a good point.
In a world where everything's controlled by toy sales. Oh wait, that's this world. Hey, guess what kind of engine that is over there? A Devo?
A Devo?
A Devo? I like Devos. This is EMD juice.
EMD?
And he just
Man,
taps the guy.
G-Votes, I don't even like G-Votes.
It's a train.
EMDs are actually good.
Wait,
about
what about a
Altos?
K4 juice? We need a K4 juice.
This
Juniana
is
juice?
This is 37.6. Here. This is 1361 juice. We still haven't.
No.
What?
No, not 1361 juice. Call it Juniana juice.
Yeah, Juniana juice.
Juniata? Juniata? I like Juniata.
Yes, Tom, we know you want to be biofused into a K4 and then die an incredibly morbid death.
That would be.
Here's an idea for a
No.
stream.
There should be one of the
Here's an idea for a stream. Let's rewatch Shed 17 sometime.
There should be a Hank thing that's like, it's like 1361, 3750, my 423 other brothers and sisters that are now dead. Because there were 425 of them. 425.
I actually remember having this one.
No, they all except two of them fusion hot into 425. I don't even like Dragon Ball. I just wanted to make that
I
joke.
actually remember having this one headcanon for Hank that that his number on the Pennsylvania Railroad was like 5945 because that was the number that my Minitrix K4 was.
Yeah, the worst engine on Earth. Unless you want to gut a Kato, a perfectly good Japanese Kato.
I consider some of the really early stuff in N-Scale bad, like the Lone Star models.
Oh yeah, Lone Star. Rubber band drives, boys.
Yeah, I should really get those and do like a pretty cool
Here's
retro
something I've
review.
wondered. Does HIT have to like get into like contact? Like if they wanted to base an engine off a J class, would they have to get into contact with the Virginia Museum of Transportation to use that engine?
No, there's no copyrights on locomotives.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, K&L is like, they're like with 611 to make a model of 611.
Well, maybe it's like a partnership. I could see a partnership happening between Hit Entertainment and Norfolk Southern to bring 611 into Thomas and Friends. I think that would be awesome.
I don't really see how that, well, yeah, never mind. That kind of works.
Stream's ending in like 10 minutes or so when I get to Trenton.
Alright.
Wait, can we all remember what the best train simulator DLC was?
What?
Just guess.
Blue Comet?
No, it's not a DLC. It's something that actually came out.
844?
No, I have that though.
The Pensy Eastern region for the original Microsoft Train Simulator kicked
I
ass
mean
just because of how long it
Railworks.
was.
It's Railworks and it came out.
I don't know.
And yes, I'm being joking here.
What, the Cajon Pass thing?
No, Cajon Pass is okay. It's just dated.
Man, I don't know what you could be talking
Trains
about.
versus Zombies,
Oh, yeah.
where you get to drive an AEM-7.
Yeah, see, Clayton just said 611 is copyrighted.
What about the whole... I never got the whole zombie thing.
Oh.
Like, what do you do against the zombies?
You just drive trains to escape zombies.
Really?
Don't open the doors at the station. And at one point you fly, apparently.
Alright, I
We-
think
we
I've
are-
heard everything.
We are Denshin AD now. You know, I'll show you all that what I'm talking about in a second here. No, I mean, when I get to Trenton, I'll pull up the video of the flying train in Denshin AD.
Alright.
Because they do it to skip a corner. They do. It's like one of the guys that Takami's up against. He just makes the train fly so he can skip a corner he'd derail on. It was weird, but I did watch. It makes a lot more sense than the original Initial D because they weren't flying.
Is there like a sink in the background?
A sink?
Yeah, because it sounds like water's flowing.
It might be my stupid fan,
Ah.
but I can't hear over the rumble of the AEM-7.
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. As you glide along.
Once I was on a jet ski and I started singing Wabash Cannonball.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but
The rendition of Wabash Cannonball from the first I Love Toy Trains is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. I don't know why. I
like
just love
back
it.
in the day, I didn't know what they meant by jungle. I mean, I thought, like, oh, like urban jungle. I think that's what they were talking about. So I'm like, there's no trains in the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, missing bridges. Good job, Dovetail. And this shit is why this route was recalled.
Also, there's a thing called a hobo jungle where it's like a whole bunch of buildings where hobos live around. Like I remember seeing this one Plasticville kit in a Bachman magazine that was called like a hobo jungle, and it had like a couple freight depots with some hobo figurines. I thought that was like what a hobo jungle was.
True.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh my goodness gracious me! I want that Emma Nevada!
Yes, John, we know.
Oh my god! I just got an idea for like a little
Yeah,
meme
and
where
you
it's
thought
like
it was ON30 for a little bit.
I was expecting it to be like $300.
all right, basically, it's that one scene from Soto's Legend of the Lost Treasure where it's Sailor John saying, "I want my treasure," but instead, Ward Kimball's face is on Sailor John, and it's like, "I want my Emma Nevada."
Someone make that.
But he has the Emma Nevada.
Yeah, but you use
Yeah,
Ward
people
Kimball
associate
for memes,
Ward
though.
Kimball with you. That's the thing.
Yeah, because of my former profile picture.
You know what? Did I tell you? I don't think you were here when I said this, but the other night, Ward Kimball was in my stream, my dream.
Yeah, you did say that.
What?
No, Tom wasn't here. Tom wasn't here.
Oh.
Ward Kimball
what
was
was
in
it?
my dream, and Jeff from I Love Toy Trains, Ward Kimball was his uncle. I don't know why.
Huh.
What?
Jiminy Cricket?
What was the dream about exactly?
Don't
Like,
touch
what
it.
were you doing?
All right.
Remember when in I Love Toy Trains, the trains crashed and it was on a totally different layout than Ward Kimball's, and then we just switched to Ward Kimball's layout, and he's like, Jiminy Cricket!
Yeah. Yo, I Love Toy Trains used to be amazing. Now literally all of the
Reboots
scenes
suck.
are just green screens.
I
Yeah,
love
it's not
green
on anymore.
screens. Look into
Yeah,
his
like-
eyes.
I
Remember
Love Toy
that-
Trains 4 was the best.
And my favorite part will always be part 3.
4, 5, and 6 were the best. 1, 2, and 3 had like I know it was a kids thing, but I think it was just like too kiddish. Like Old MacDonald had a train.
Yeah.
Toy trains.
4, 5, and 6 were the golden ones for me.
I like part 4 as well, but I like part 3 just because of also I really enjoyed Utah Phillips singing "Daddy Wants a Train." Like that's another.
Oh yeah,
great
that part's
song.
actually kind of sad.
True.
Like when you think about it, it's like, man, kids don't know what trains are anymore.
Yeah. But then Thomas and Friends came along and that all changed.
Can I
Like-
just, Thomas the Tank Engine, if you think about it, Thomas has probably saved a ton of steam locomotives. Just, I mean, like, it gave people a passion for trains.
I mean, thanks to the railway series, there are a lot of preserved steam locomotives in the UK, like even more than there are here in the US, for one thing. And who knows, maybe if the railway series didn't make it to the US in like the 40s and 50s, we would have had Hudsons, what else? Some duplexes. What else? What are some
Well, we
other?
will have a duplex if the T1 trust goes as
425.
planned.
We would have had
Um,
425 sister, 426.
Imagine that there would be many extinct steam locomotives that don't exist now. I'd imagine that there would be a lot of them preserved here if the railway series made it to the U.S. earlier.
True.
But no, Reverend W. Audrey was like, send the railway series, publish the railway series in America? No.
I don't think that was Audrey's decision exactly.
Yeah, but the thing about Audrey is that from what I've heard, he was very anti-American. Like, he didn't want Thomas and Friends to make it to the U.S. And of course, there was the Stanley character in Duke the Lost Engine, not the Silver Tank Engine. Nick, I know that you'd probably jump in and be like, "Oh, welcome, Stanley," but this was a completely different character.
I know the railway series, Stanley. There's one of his bases at the Festiniog, but it hasn't ran in years, called Mountaineer.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've heard with the Festiniogs run everything policies lately. Hopefully, Mountaineer will finally get restored.
Yeah. Alright, I think. Hold on.
Are you at your station yet?
No, we got
Yeah,
like 3 miles.
My sister's about to go to sleep, so I think I'm gonna leave now.
Alright, see you, Tom.
See ya.
Farewell, me.
Farewell!
Yeah, I can't leave. Hold on.
Yay.
Stay with us forever, Tom.
Alright. Will my iPad stop spazzing?
Hey guys, I can do it blindfolded.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, did you see, John?
Yeah.
I can do it blindfolded. Yeah, and yet that doesn't affect the outside cab because I don't know. Oh,
Reasons.
shoot. We gotta slow the hell down. We gotta go down to 30 up here. Hmm.
I want to see some tier 4s tomorrow. No. What would you rather I see tomorrow? Tier 4s or a high hood?
High hood. Because there's gonna be plenty of tier 4s on the rails soon, John.
No, because guess what? Like every time I go rail fanning with like my friends and stuff, like they're there before me, and then right when I get there, they show me their pictures of the train that went through just before I went there, and it has a high hood on it. That happened 2 times. The train before I got there had a high hood.
If you ever miss 1071 by a few minutes, you're going to explode.
Yeah.
You will literally explode.
I'd act all chill, and then when the next train comes, I just go onto the tracks and die. Like, hey, you missed the Jersey
What's
Central
it?
Heritage, and I'm like,
Rest in peace,
okay.
John was killed by a Trash 9.
Woohoo!
Oh, what? I hate when it does that. No, no. Don't tell me I'm speeding. The 30 zone is clearly right there, but yet you inflicted on me when I passed the signal?
Mm.
That's bullshit.
Each.
Fuck
Boom.
you, Amtrak.
Did you make it? Are you here? Yeah, good.
Yeah, this is the last station here that I have to go to in Trenton.
Hey, look, another AM7.
Yeah, we've seen tons of them today. Yeah, you can't even get this version of the Northeast Corridor anymore, like I said, because they recalled it because it sucked.
Oh.
What the hell was that?
No, if you look at it, go to the front of the, go to the front. Go to the
Yeah?
front view, head on. No, head on view. Okay, if you look at, like, can you zoom in? Okay, if you look at it, that's totally a face. It has, like, eyes, eyebrows. It has eyebrows, a nose,
Oh my god.
the Amtrak logo with the mouth.
True.
Like, it has eyebrows.
What?
Ha!
Fuck you.
Don't.
Because you were speeding for 20 seconds.
That's bullshit.
Picked up passengers at what at? Oh. I forgot to pick up passengers at fucking Trenton. Alright.
Isn't that where you just stopped, though?
No, I mean, it was at Newark. I forgot to pick everyone up. Alright, that's epic Railworks fail. Don't hire me. Train Fans was dismissed from duties later that day. Oh, here's our MMPR movie toys. Coming in. Let me see this. Oh. Oh, I get it. The shinobi that do hide. Hang on, let me see this. People are getting images of the power of the new MMPR movie toys, but that's it? Just some figures? That kind of sucks.
I want to drive a live steam train. Let's change the topic here. No, you know, I am, on May 28th, I had the decision to either go to the Pennsylvania Live Steamers open house or to the Colbrookdale where they had Viscous 6. I chose to go to the Colbrookdale, and I don't exactly regret it, but at the Pennsylvania Live Steamers, they had a miniature Jersey Central Camelback. The exact type of my Lionel. Like,
Alright.
so.
Alright, I think that's about going to do it for tonight. So, thanks to everyone that came out. So, yeah, it's going to... Any last words, anyone?
No.
Rip.
Bye, people that are ugly.
Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. So, see y'all.
Bye.